I have my seat now.
Excellent. Just
So
wait,
when does the
and
cage match
we're
start?
live. All right.
What are we doing with these seats?
Fight!
Who we hitting?
Roll
Gould
initiative.
now, everyone.
Drop it, boys.
3 minutes of playtime with you.
Okay, let Arthur sing. Let's Arthur
Right.
sing.
Gould now, everyone. I hope this broadcast finds you. My name is Artorius Winchester, sinister scholar of the Glade of Bad Dreams, and welcome to this very spooky and spectacular mega collab with all these cool folks. Go say hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Goodbye.
Hi. Oh.
Hello.
Hi,
You're in
everyone.
danger.
Good day.
Yeah. Apologies for being late. My entire OBS kind of shat itself about 5 minutes before we were due to go live. And also, you know, people were chatting, which you can see on Minty's VOD, because she went live like half an hour ago and I had no idea. But yeah, I suppose she'll start off in the fairly standard way by just going round and introducing everyone properly. So, Day, we'll start with you and then we'll work around clockwise.
Okay, 'tis I, Day. I don't stream that much anymore. I may come back, but my name is Day Shellbreak, or I go by disguised as everything as well. I'm just a friend hanging out.
All right, and Froster.
Oh gosh, should I do my whole intro?
Do however much you
Oh,
feel is
weird,
necessary, but like maybe cut
Keep it
down
short,
half an hour
okay.
War and Peace. Yeah.
All right. So I am Frosta. I am an astral dragon that resides on an island that plays video games and streams stuff, and I also help run a rescue organization for lost, forgotten, and injured mythical creatures.
And Minty, you're up next to bat.
Hello, everyone. I am Minty. I am Burb, specifically a Willow Ptarmigan. I am stupid. Nice to meet y'all.
Yeah, relatable.
Oh, outstanding. And Undead.
Hi everyone, I'm Undead Commander. You can always just go and call me Undead or Undad, as most people do. But I'm a retired tropical skeleton VTuber, and I mainly stream just D&D content. And on top of that, I'm also a TTRPG author, and I'm really happy to be here. I love the fact that I was invited to this, and I hope that everybody enjoys
Yay.
themselves.
Well, we're certainly very glad to have you. Right. Next up, our other tropical skeleton, Brad.
Hello, I'm Brad.
My brother.
Yes, I run the channel Brad at Video Games, but I'm more than just Brad at Video Games. I'm Brad at Streaming. Hell, I'm Brad at all things, but most importantly, I am Brad to the bone.
I love that. Oh, that's brilliant. Blamed.
Brain cells, please.
Well, I'm blamed. Well, blame solid, I guess, be the full thing. But I'm a variety streamer. I'm an artist, writer. I'm earning a teaching certificate right now, and I've been doing this for a couple years as fun on the side. And I guess that's not much. I do embrace the law of chaos, so don't worry.
Chaos.
Good, that's welcome
Excellent. Also very good for me to know in advance.
Yes.
All right, let me just tweak a couple of people's volume because I'm trying to do that while I'm going through these intros. Days, on you next.
Hello, everyone. I'm Fallen Days. I'm fairly new to streaming, but I am here every Sunday on twitch.tv/Fallen Days. I do video games and voices. You'll hear some throughout today's stream, and I hope you enjoy me.
He's great.
And last but not least, Methriel.
Good evening. What are you dreaming about? I'm Methrael. Mine is the realm of fascination, and I do game design reviews as well as reviews of different types of fiction or art pieces that make your jaw drop. Swing by my lounge at twitch.tv/Methrael and just enjoy.
Oh.
Right.
Mysterious.
Thank you.
So that is our full complement of hapless villagers. Although some of them don't seem that hapless.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna burn
What do you
this
mean by
place to the
that?
ground.
Look at the Clocktower. There's blood.
Oh. Yeah, so
Why?
tonight we'll be playing some Blood on the Clocktower, which is a social deduction or hidden role game, kind of in a very similar vein to Mafia or Werewolf or Among Us. If you've played any of them, you'll probably get the gist of it. In this game, hold on, I'm just gonna check something. Yeah, that does still ruin my overlay. Okay. In this game, we have a large number of good players who are uninformed for the most part, against a smaller number of evil players who are informed. Good's job is to find out the evil players and execute them. Evil's job is to basically not let that happen. Blood on the Clocktower is great because unlike your normal Mafias or Among Us or Werewolf, being dead is very much, like, not something that impedes people too much. I mean, in fact, it's so not impeding, and it's apparently so common in Ravenswood Bluff for people to die, that ghosts are on the electorate. Go figure.
Oh.
We're on the ballot. Let's go.
Yeah.
I never left.
Ghost voting was legalized in 1982.
But yeah, so I've provided a quick summary of the rules to our players tonight, but this will be their first game. We're not doing anything, super optimal here. I very much imagine our first game is going to be me stepping people through it, and then we can have a second game where I kind of take a bit more of a back seat, shall we say.
That sounds good.
Let me get my setup document open so I know what roles to give you. I should mention, so I, as the storyteller, I'm going to have all the roles on my screen on this kind of little HUD that I've set up that I'm hoping is not giving me frame drops. If there's any kind of like issues with that or any issues with people's audios being off balance, do let me know so I can adjust it.
Hey, Art, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to post the character reference sheet in the chat? Like an image of it?
Yeah, that's
To
not a
make it
bad
easier?
idea. If you want, actually, you can also, all of you can press the settings cog up the top right, then go to help, and then there should be a character
Gosh,
reference
that is
sheet there.
So small. That image is so small. Jeez.
Yeah, it might be better to just do the. Yeah, it might be easier to just do the cog, then help, and then reference sheet.
You can also just hit R.
Or you can just hit R.
I was hoping it would be more helpful so that people don't have to keep flipping back and forth. That was my thought process behind it.
You know what you can do is just grab it on screen, do a screen clip, throw it on another screen, and then have the reference sheet open on one screen and your game window on the other.
That was my thought process behind posting it into the Discord.
That does imply that we have multiple screens.
That is fair.
I will be right back for
Very
just a
true.
moment. I will not be long. I'm sorry.
Not a problem, not a
Multiple
problem.
monitor superiority.
Will you
How
be correct?
dare.
She's going to go get murdered. I'm sorry.
The demon has
Spicy.
already claimed the first victim.
Kill them! Kill them now!
Bet
Right,
when
so
and where. Who am
I-
I murdering?
I am going to distribute the roles for our first game. Any of our players, if you are watching my stream at the minute,
Don't worry,
minimize
I
it
have
or
you
something.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of important that this bit, the role stay hidden in the hidden role game, weirdly.
Right. Okay.
You sure?
But
You
yeah.
mean you don't want me to see the hidden rolls and Minty's roll too?
Yeah. Right. Oops. No, that's not a roll. That's just accidentally killing Day.
Murder in the first degree!
Mortar.
I bring you frankincense. Murder.
Nerd. Judas.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome
You
back.
died.
You almost win.
Good lord.
Damn,
Well, I
I'm sorry that you
vote
have to
for-
find out, like, posthumously. But
Oh, that
You
sucks.
have
Oh well.
died.
Anyway.
Right.
Oh
So
yeah, I
then-
forgot. I have to open up my notepad so I can take notes.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh,
Yeah,
'cause
but taking notes in this
My
game
brain
is
can't remember half the stuff that happens.
That's an excellent idea.
I'm lucky
okay.
if my brain can remember my name.
You right. You right.
Me playing Town of Salem, like, oh god, how do I remember all of this? I only have a minute to write. I can't type that fast.
right. That should do. So,
Me,
I
Mr.
think,
Bastard Chicken Scratch.
Blamed, I'm seeing you not in your seat currently.
I'm not.
Sit
You do fall out. Like, this is a thing. The seats are on an AFK time for some reason, so you can fall out of them. So just make sure you've clicked on your.
The idea of just falling out of your seat because you're
Just
sitting there
dozed
too
off
long.
and toppled to the side.
Yeah.
They're the elementary school
Actually
seats where
falling
your
out of your
skin
seat.
sticks to them.
Oh,
The leather seats.
Oh god.
I want to get back in my seat. There's no button.
I can hear.
If
So
you
what
click,
you
if
do,
you click.
Blaine?
Oh, after yeah.
Blamed, all you gotta do is just click on your name, like the actual name.
Ah,
You
there
go
we
and click
go.
on that, and then you. There we go.
I was
Awesome.
worried. I
Okay.
forgot how to sit there for a while.
Well, first you bend your legs.
That's why I
Oh,
was
object permanence
confused.
kicked in. It's okay. You completely forgot you had a seat to begin with.
forget how to sit down too. It's fine.
I was so confused earlier when I'm like, I'm here though. It's like you aren't in your seat. How the do I sit down?
This is
How
just Blaine
do I
saying that they
sit?
have a standing desk. They don't even know a chair.
Me
What
at
happens
a
to
Do I
standing
actually
desk
have
right
a
now.
standing desk?
With one of
Alright.
those like mini treadmills.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
One executive
Okay.
move.
Right. So you all should have, if you've been seated and this has worked correctly, received a roll next to your name.
Ooh, fun.
Oh, I see it.
At
Okay.
least I'm hoping that's the case.
I do not. Hold on.
Wait, you should.
Oh,
you
there it
said
goes.
What's next to our name?
So just above your name, like the big grey token, I'm hoping should have filled in with a roll.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. Right. This will be your roll for the game. If it is a blue token, you are on the good team. You want to find the demon, which in this case is an imp, and murder them by popular vote. If you have a red token, you are on the evil team, which means you are either minion who wants to protect the demon, or the demon themselves who wants to make it so that either all of good is dead, or there are 2 players left alive, one of whom is the demon, one of whom is a good player. Those are your 2 win conditions. Other than that, I'm hoping, if I've set this up right, you all have access to one of the cottage channels.
Yes.
Yeah, just below the Ravenswood Bluff category.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, at the very bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all get a special little house.
Yep, you all get a
Yeah, my
house.
trash can.
I mean that.
It's just sitting at the top of a random mountain. I have to walk down the mountain every day.
I don't know if I
You're
got
like the
one
Grinch.
specifically.
Artorias, I'm sorry
Uh-huh.
to interrupt, but for some reason your name's not popping up properly. Like no one can find your stream from my play.
On
Oh,
Twitch
what, really?
or on YouTube?
Oh, that would be
Oh,
because I'm YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube at the
Oh!
minute.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
why. Okay, YouTube
Yeah.
streamer, gotcha.
The white
Yep.
keys.
Yeah,
That's
so
why, okay.
yeah, if viewers would like to see the answers and see what everyone's role are, feel free to head over to my stream. If you want to watch your streamers work it out, head over to theirs. Or if you want
Find
both,
this
do
stream
both.
snipe.
It's your life. I literally cannot control you. Yet.
Nah. You can try.
But right, yeah, so you should all have got access to a cottage channel. In a moment, I'll say it's the night phase, return to your cottages. I will then visit each of you individually to check that you're happy with your role, and if your role does anything at the night, we can also go through that.
Okay.
I will try and be fast because, it's kind of a bit of an awkward balance this first night with new players because I want to try and be fast. People aren't just sitting by themselves for ages. I also want to make sure everyone understands what they're doing as much as they can.
You never understand what I'm doing.
Well, at least I can try.
That's my secret, Captain. I never know.
Well,
No thoughts,
I-
head empty.
thank you for the raid.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
What? Wow. Hi. 139 people. Good
Oh, that's a
God.
lot.
Wow.
Hello.
Hello, Hatters.
brain
Oh.
buffering.
My brain just stopped.
Welcome.
Thank you for the follow. Was not expecting. Oh,
Damn.
wow.
Do it.
My
Rated with
And we
almost
haven't
as
even
many
gotten the
followers
show
as I
started.
have.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta.
No,
I
absolutely.
gotta do a thing for the Raiders. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go
Mhm.
for it.
Goodbye.
Well, I'll tell you
Oh
what.
my
Shall we all split
God.
off into our cottages for the
audible
moment?
buffering.
Yeah, I'll
Sounds
be
good.
in my cottage.
Yeah. Right.
I'm gonna go take a nap.
Everyone to your cottages. I will be around shortly.
Oh, okay.
Okie
Till
dokie,
then.
artichoke.
Sleep, sleep.
And I assume Brad will get to his eventually. Right. Up first is the question. Okay. Hello there, Day. You are first on my list. Have you seen your role?
Yes. Poison, poison.
Yes, you are the poisoner, so you are this game's minion. Your role as the poisoner means each night, including this first one, you can pick a player. And they receive false information, if they would receive information. Well, they might receive false information, actually. I might give them the true information if I think it's less helpful.
I did watch in that video. Wouldn't I know who the demon is?
That is the other piece of information I'm going to give you. So your demon this game, your imp, is none other than Froster.
Oh ho ho.
And would you mind telling me who you'd like to poison tonight?
You want? Because I'm allergic to mint, let's go poison Minty.
Understood, right. Minty is poisoned. Right. Thank you for that. I will head off to my next person. Hello there, Froster.
Hello.
Have you seen your role?
Yes.
Excellent. Congratulations on becoming this game's demon. So, you do not get to kill on this first night. That's every subsequent night.
Yes.
But I do have two pieces of information for you. First off, your minion for this game is Day.
Perfect.
And also, I can give you 3 roles, which are not in this game, which you can safely bluff as.
Perfect.
So these roles
Let me pull
are...
up.
Yeah, make sure you get a note of these. So these roles are the mayor,
Okay.
the librarian,
Okay.
and the saint.
Okay. Mayor, librarian, saint. Got
Yeah.
it.
Please note that your minion has not been given these bluffs. You probably want to pull them off for a private chat at some point to make sure that, they've got something to bluff as.
Okay. So I can bluff as okay, so that means roundabout without going into specifics, basically I will show up as one of those 3.
Well,
Possibly.
you can say that you're one of those 3. Depending on what people's abilities are, you might show up as something else.
Yeah.
But you can
Okay.
say, no, I'm this. And you can guarantee that of those 3, no one else is going to come out and say, no, I'm this, unless they're doing something very crazy.
Okay. Perfect. Awesome.
Right. Fairly well.
Okay.
Hello there,
Hello.
Brad.
Hello.
Hello. I assume you've seen your role?
Yes.
Excellent, right. So you are this game's investigator, so you get information on this first night, and then at no other point. So this is all the information your role gets, at least from your power. So use it wisely.
Okay.
I'm gonna double check. Right. So I can reveal to you that one of Blamed Solid
Mm-hmm.
or Day
Okay.
is this game's poisoner.
The poisoner.
Mm-hmm.
Let me bring up that reference sheet. Tonight, choose a player. They are poisoned tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that
So
do?
poisoning means that if a role would gain information, such as yours, they would gain false information or true information if I feel like that would be less helpful. If they have an ability that would otherwise interact by like killing a player or stopping them dying, it just straight up won't work.
Gotcha.
So it messes with information and messes with other activated roles.
So I could have been messed with already.
You could have been poisoned already, yes.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was like. I was like, I was like, wait a minute. So I could have been poisoned already.
Uh-huh.
Fantastic. All right.
And with that, I'll leave you with that to unravel, shall we say.
Okay.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Hello there, undead.
So I have a number next to me.
You do. Don't worry about the numbers and circles. It's to do with the order I should visit people in. But I'm just flicking up the night reference sheet whenever I can.
Okay, because I'm the chef.
That you are. Glad to see that you've seen your role. You are this game's chef. Which means you gain information on this first night, and at no other point in the game, you're a first night information role, so cherish this info, use it wisely. I can reveal you that the number you receive is a 1. So this means there is one pair of evil or evil registering players next to each other.
Okay, so one pair that's next to each other, as in not necessarily next to me.
Yeah, not necessarily next to you, just somewhere in the circle, there are 2 players who are evil or evil registering next to each other.
Okay, alright, that works.
I mentioned evil registering there because there is an outsider role called the Recluse, which can register as evil, which might mess with this. Alternatively, it might just be a minion and a demon that are sitting next to each other.
Completely fair. Because like the reason why I was bringing up the circle thing is like it says first night show the finger signal for the number of pairs of neighboring evil players. So it's like it shows the 1 on mine.
Yeah, it would show you a 1. We could do finger signals if we were all like in person, in a circle, but for the purposes of this in Discord, we are I'm just coming around and telling you essentially.
Okay,
right.
Thank you for dropping by.
Not a problem. Farewell.
Farewell.
Hello.
Hello there, Methriel.
How are you?
I am good, thank you. I hope you are as well. Have you seen your role?
I have. I am the empath.
That's correct, you are. So that
Now,
means...
Looking at this, there's a blue 1 and a red 1. Now, looking at this, the blue 1 just tells me that on the first night, show the finger signal. What do they mean by that?
So those are tooltips for like directly ripped from the rulebook if we were playing this in person. Don't worry about the numbers next to your token too much. It's much better to just go off of the description of what your role does on the reference sheet, in my opinion.
Right, that I got. Now, by neighbors, do they mean people in the circle, or do they mean directly adjacent to me?
Directly next to you. So in this case, it would be Fallen Days and Day.
Gotcha. Okay, so they do mean direct neighbors. That makes
sense. Yeah, and more importantly, it's direct alive neighbors. If one of those 2 were to die, then, like, let's say, for example, Days died, your neighbors would then be blamed Solid and Day.
Right. I gotcha. Okay.
As for now, though, I can happily report that you learn a 0. Neither of your alive neighbors are evil.
Oh, good. I like that. Okay.
All right.
Very good. I do have one question about the gray circles. I take it I can click them and
yeah, you can click them and add roles to if people have claimed certain roles or if you think people are certain roles. They're to help you keep track of things.
Okay. Smart. Okay, I wanted to make sure I wasn't messing something up by doing that.
Not a problem, not a problem.
Now I just gotta figure out a character.
Right. And with that, I will leave you. Farewell.
Okay. Peace out.
Now, this is just for you, stream, but the astute among you will have noticed that Day is in fact evil. So, if Methriel was the actual empath, I should have given them a 1. However, Methriel is actually this game's outsider, the drunk. Which means they will get permanently poisoned information throughout this entire game. Which is very funny, I think. Anyway. Next up, we are going to Fallen Days. Hello there, Mr. Days.
Hello.
I assume you have seen your role.
I, in fact, have, and I think it is fairly self-explanatory. And I, in fact, have here my Orb of Pondering to help with the role.
Ah, excellent. We love a prepared fortune teller. So yeah, your role, as it stands, is you pick 2 players, and I will say yes if one of them is the demon, and no if neither of them are. However, the one catch to this is that there is one player I've picked who is not the demon, but will register to you as the demon, a sort of red herring, if you will.
Absolutely.
So, if we're all understanding of that, would you like to give me 2 players' names?
All right, let's do Undead and Frosta.
You pick Undead and Froster, and you learn that yes, one of them is the demon.
All right.
Alright, and yeah, that's all for now. I will see you about.
Till then.
Until then.
Oh,
Minty, hello.
hi! You are taking over my screen.
Oh, am I large?
Yes, you are very large.
God, I should probably check that on my end as well. Yeah, okay. Mine is mine seems to be working well.
Yeah, I have the group thing, not the individually
Oh
placed
yeah,
like
no,
you
see,
do.
yeah. Yeah, this is why I've done the
So you're
individual,
just
so it means when I
taking over
hop
the whole
around.
space.
Yeah.
It's
So yeah, you don't act tonight, but I thought I'd check, touch bases with you anyway. Just check that you've seen your role, you're happy with what it does.
Yep.
Right, so yeah, so you are the monk. Each night that isn't this one, you pick a player, and that player is protected from the demon's attacks. They cannot die from the demon attacking them. So quite
Sounds
useful
easy
if you have, quite useful if you have someone you think is worth protecting. That might have painted a target on themselves for the demon. But how you use it is entirely up to you from tomorrow night onwards.
Nice.
And with that, I will leave you be.
Cool. I'm alone again.
Oh well.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, hey.
Hello there.
Hello.
Right. So, Blame Solid, have you seen your role?
Yes, and I know exactly what I need to do.
Excellent. So yeah, you are the Raven Keeper. You don't actually have an activated night roll, so I don't need to visit you, but I thought I would anyway. Touch bases, make sure that everyone understands what their role is.
Yep. My goal is to die.
Yeah, if you are killed by the demon, not by town vote,
Yes, by demon, yes.
then I will wake you up, you will choose a player, and I will tell you exactly what their character is.
Alright, sounds lovely.
Excellent. Right. I will leave you be then. Farewell.
Sounds good. See you in a bit.
Oh, yeah. Many. Oh, God.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, that's a welcome.
That is indeed a welcome. Just wait for everyone to pop back in. I believe we're just waiting on Brad. I'm hoping saw this. And then we can start. I've been trying to... DJ. Yeah. I did try and speedrun the night a bit there. Like I say, first nights, new players always want to make sure they're alright. I'm just gonna go and hold on. I'm gonna yoink Brad back in here.
Yoink.
Oh no, never mind.
There
There he is.
I didn't realize we were in the house where I just looked over. I was
Yep.
All right, so that was the first night. Some of you may have learned things. Some of you may have done things, and some of you may have just had a good old chat with me.
Done things.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Good day.
So you now have.
In the chair.
I am not an early bird. I'm
Well, stop
tired.
kicking me out of my chair.
Yeah, Blaine keeps falling out of his chair. I have a feeling that he needs like hospice
Slippy
assistance.
I'm falling. I can't get up.
wait.
Is that a threat? Hospice.
Okay.
I'm falling out of my chair. What the hell?
Hospice, is that a threat?
I fell out of my chair earlier.
I-
Fallen has fallen.
I had to get him back up and put him back in his chair.
Okay, hold on.
Alright.
I'm gonna have to fix Blaine. It didn't. Blaine has disappeared off my screen.
Oh.
But you can go. I gotta fix his Fuji. I
Oh,
guess,
okay,
or
fair enough.
whatever.
In which case, I will briefly explain how this next bit works. This next bit is the day phase. You now have
Hey,
roughly.
you have a phase named after you?
It's not a phase day.
Yeah. You now have roughly-ish about like 10 minutes to to chat about anything, either in the town square here, or if you want to split off into one of the other channels for private conversations, you may also do that. After the end of that 10 minutes, I'll call you all back in here, and we can start nominations. So, yeah. Share your information carefully. You never quite know who you can trust. I am going to mute on Discord so that I can laugh on stream while the rest of you argue.
Fair enough.
So we're going
And-
to vote Artorias, right? We're voting.
Right.
Yeah, we're voting our targets.
Totally.
If
you
we
can-
kill him, there's no story, and then it's ours.
Yeah, great
But
idea.
would you believe there's a role, not in this script, but in some of the other scripts called The Atheists, that does actually allow you to kill the storyteller?
All right, so next time we do this,
Yes.
I love
Also,
this game.
Day, we should totally go to your
I'm
trash can and talk about Asterion.
Aw. Oh, yes.
What?
Talk to Dave.
Yes,
So-
darling.
All right. So yeah, it is roughly like almost 22. So you have until about 10 to. Best of luck.
Okay.
Okay.
And now to
Cool.
sit back
I'm
and
gonna-
watch
I'm
the
gonna go
chaos
first
stream.
with this, just to go and let you guys all know.
Okay.
There's at least two bad people and their neighbors, and I hope that everything goes well. We don't have an HOA here,
That's
so
unfortunate.
like I just figured I'd bring it up, like, you know, they're neighbors, but at the very same time, I could be lying. Who the fuck knows? But I don't lie. So
You're scared.
Interesting.
I'm just a humble chef. I only know how to make chicken, and that's it. That's all I'll do.
Really? You don't have anything else in your? Oh,
That's all the
How
chef
dare
does,
you
yeah.
make chicken?
Undead
Just
fried
chicken,
chicken.
though.
Undead fried chicken.
Yeah, it's
How
Caribbean
dare.
fried chicken. There
Okay,
you go.
so you know that there are two evil people and their neighbors is what you're saying?
Yeah,
like
Okay.
a good neighbor, Steve I'm is there.
like a good neighbor, undead is there.
Gotcha.
Please don't
Dude,
remind me of work.
Dude, anyone else want a
Oh.
hot dog? I'm gonna go to Costco.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude, I'll go to Costco. Fuck yeah.
Pick up
go
some
dumpster
bird seeds for
diving.
me.
I'm
Wow.
going dumpster diving really quick.
Dumpster diving.
I'm,
These
I'm
are
gonna go dumpster diving too.
I'm going to the trash can just because I want to talk
Wow.
about Asterion.
Nope.
Oh my god.
I'm
Oh my
gonna
god.
go-
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the
Okay.
mountain.
So
Okay.
we've got the mountain. We got people in the mountain at Costco's and Day's trash can. These are the
Yeah.
locations.
The wow. Okay, so we've got Minty's Mountain, Day's Trash Can. I'm a little surprised I don't have one, but maybe it's the Waffle House that got burned down. I don't know.
I don't really have one either. I guess I share Undead's bungalow as we're both the tropical skeletons.
That
Oh,
would
hey.
be smart. That would be cool.
It's more I just asked for like suggestions of channel names a while back, but hey, if we do this for next time, quite happy to add some specialist places for both of you. Not a problem at all.
I'll come up with something. All right, so
let's see. So Undead Commander said he was the chef.
wait, said who was the? Oh, Undead Commander said he was the chef. Yeah.
Yeah, he said he was the chef, and that the two, if we are to believe him,
Right.
the two evil people are neighbors.
Our neighbors. Excuse me.
Okay.
So if he is to be believed.
Yes.
So wait. Chef actually gets that ability? That's a little silly. How many pairs of evil players there are? Pairs?
Yeah.
So wait, how would he know if they were neighbors to each other?
I'm guessing because that's
I can
we only
potentially
have-
clarify that. So,
Okay.
when it says pairs there, it does mean like as in people sitting next to each other.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So that's
So he knows there's one pair of players sitting next to each other that are evil, or evil
Gotcha.
registering.
That means
are evil registering.
Yes.
Because there's all kinds of misinformation that could be given. He could be drunk.
Yeah, or he could be picking up on a recluse, perhaps.
Yeah, or there could be a recluse.
Yeah. Then the drunk actually just comes up as a villager, but he's not a villager.
Yeah, but
Yes.
he thinks he knows what he knows.
Right. Okay.
when he doesn't know anything.
Okay. Huh. All
Ooh,
right.
them talking about the drunk is
So-
delicious.
Brad, what are your inklings?
I don't. Oh, like the only information we have is pairs. We're gonna have to talk to other people to try to find out if anybody else knows anything,
Right. No, I gotcha.
or if anybody wants to reveal that they know anything, because that's a dangerous game too.
That's true. That is very true. Okay. Thoughts? I have thoughts. I have seen rings of smoke through the trees, and the voices of those who stand looking. Sorry, that's... Never mind, that's a Led Zeppelin song. Alright. But yeah, you're right. That is interesting. Maybe undead. Maybe undead is.
This is true. Undead could totally just be lying, be the imp, and just be like,
That is entirely possible, yeah.
information.
Yep. All right.
So, okay. Apparently, everybody but Fallen has gone to Costco.
You know what? Let's go pick up some pasta.
Oh, okay. I'll see you at Costco.
I suppose it would be rude of me not to join, really.
Fallen's over there, just all
on the mountain all alone.
Bring him
This
here.
is the
We
new
need-
storyteller.
want our hot dog.
Costco.
Frosty's like, listen, we
Frosty
got
went
hot
to go
dogs.
get.
What? Just
You know
like,
what?
You want my
look
bulk
over-
hot dog?
I hate to say it, but I'm more of a Sam's guy than a Costco guy.
I am also more of a Sam's
What?
guy. Let's see. We have how many people here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Almost
8,
everyone.
9.
Missing 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah.
There we go.
Ah,
I gave us
fantastic.
enough hot dogs for everybody.
Yeah,
All right, I guess
That's
everybody's in
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we're all at Costco.
New
I hope you all
storyteller.
enjoy the hot dogs that I gave you. I have one for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my
Thank
god.
you.
Sweet.
Glizzies.
Boy, that hot dog better be nice and soft for me.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What?
Hey,
But
it's,
like,
it's,
Excuse me?
topic, why would you want it
Not crispy.
soft?
So,
it's gonna be a great last meal.
Listen,
That's
like
ominous.
we have a plan. It's a
Okay.
good plan. It's the best plan.
Yeah.
Huge, like
Okay.
absolutely massive plan. Beautiful plan. It has dogs, and then we
gotcha.
had to get rid
Okay.
of the dogs, but we have dogs.
All right.
Oh.
I do
Beautiful
actually have
plan.
2
We
chihuahuas.
built a wall.
My
That's
opponent.
you?
So,
Yeah.
I have information
Excitement.
but it kind of might throw all information out the window.
Excitement.
Okay. So-
Yeah.
So they were roommates?
So
Yes, Brad.
I know that there's a poisoner on the field.
Oh.
Yucky.
Okay.
Ugh.
Did I do that?
Poison.
And poisoners cause information to go wonky.
Okay.
Unless I'm drunk. I am sipping this drink pretty hard. Who knows?
You got
Listen,
GB drunk.
I get it. Like,
You
have
can't
a
see stream, but
bar
I'm beaming right
for
now.
your stream, but you can't drink your own product. You gotta. It's not a tax write-off for you. You can't just be like, "Oh, it just went missing." I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, I
Well,
got
that's not how business
information.
works.
How do you process that? You're a skeleton. You have no liver. You have no
It
organs.
goes straight to his bones.
Dude.
It's
They
magic
have no
liquor.
liver to
Leave me
filter
alone.
it out.
It's just like
My marrow's made of bourbon.
It goes in.
Osteoporosis.
I have crippling depression.
So,
All right,
So- so the poisoner can choose a player, and their information just is wrong.
Yeah.
So
Well, I was the
technically-
only person that revealed anything, so what's the
Yeah.
off chance that I was poisoned?
Yeah, that's the thing. It was like it could be, but
Currently, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 out of 7.
Well,
Once
here's what I'm thinking here. Here's what I'm thinking here. Because
Okay.
according to it, each night choose a player. They're poisoned tonight and tomorrow day. If we wait 3 days and my information doesn't change, we at least know that I was telling the truth. Or
Okay.
lying. Once again, I'm like,
Just-
you guys can disbelieve me if you want.
wait,
Just stopping you briefly there, Undead. If you are indeed claiming to be the chef, you only receive information on the first night.
So we wouldn't get any more
So
information.
you don't get
Oh.
any more information past this point if you are the
Oh.
chef.
There's a lot of roles that get information up front, and then they get jack all for the rest of the game.
So yeah.
Ripperoni.
So just to, so I could tell you which.
I
You
had
know,
to
I'll
very
just do it,
carefully
'cause this is
word
my
that.
first time. I'll go ahead and just
Boy.
since it's information I got first night. I don't get any information later. I'm the investigator.
Fun.
Mm.
Oh.
Okay,
Do you
so
have
either
a hat and a magnifying glass?
so either Day or Blaine
Hey,
is this poisoner.
how
Okay.
could you blame me?
How could you
Damn.
blame me?
Well, here's the thing. Like
That's targeted.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Blamed. If you are the poisoner, if you are the poisoner, I just gotta say, it's like I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt by you inviting me to this cosplay as the chef. Like
Poison's the hot dog.
but I have to tell you, like, if you picked me, if you were the poisoner, I'm honored, and also that's metagaming. You.
Oh my god. Okay, if
Alright.
I am able to add anything, I did get a premonition that to be wary of undead or Frosta.
Oh.
Are you
Oh,
like
that's
an
Frozen.
oracle or some shit?
Oh.
I
Oh,
am the
Oh.
fortune teller.
spooky.
I have my pondering orb right in front of me.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a big play. This
That
is.
I
may
got
not
nothing.
be a 20-pound medicine ball.
So- So
Oh
you-
wait, there is a good player that registers as a demon to you. Okay.
oh, okay. Oh, that's
So there's a
interesting.
chance
Oh,
that Frosta
no.
or myself is not the imp.
Very true.
Oh, great.
Don't you love like the lack of
It could
information that
be
we can
anything.
get? Isn't it amazing?
We're just fumbling around in the dark.
This is what I love about Clocktower. It's just a lot of like, well, you know, it's
That's what's
either this or
fun.
this, unless it's not.
Yeah, unless it's like
That's-
completely
Yeah.
not.
So if let's just go hypothetically, if all the information we have been given currently is correct, that points to Frosta being the demon
How?
Oh.
because their neighbors, Day and
Okay.
They are blamed is is the minion, and the fortune teller said Froster, be wary of Froster are undead. Day and Froster are neighbors.
You don't have a brain.
I can't vouch negatively for Day. I got a real good feeling about Day.
Okay.
Yay! Wait, in a positive way?
I got a real good positive vibe from Day. It's all right.
Yay!
It's all right.
I
I'm a
believe
good
that.
person.
Now, see, I could
You
have
know,
cut
So
off the
meth
day
is
here.
the demon.
I mean, it's in the name.
That is what I'm feeling now.
I mean,
Meth is the demon. We need to go to Alcoholics Anonymous or no drugs.
No matter what, like
Mm,
I just have my information of there's one pair of neighbors of evil neighbors. So that's all I got.
Yeah.
That's all
Disobey
I
the
got. I got my
HOA.
little chef hat. I make hot dogs and chicken. Like those are my thing.
I've got a
Alright, at this
feeling-
stage,
Wait,
everyone.
I'm your neighbor, aren't I?
I was about to say not to crash on this parade, but I'm pretty sure that Art's about to tell us that it's done.
I'd just like to announce that nominations are now open. If anyone would like to nominate anyone, simply say, I nominate whichever person. And you can put them on
I
trial for
nominate-
being weird or whatever.
I nominate Frosta.
Okay, Blamed nominates
Yeah,
Froster.
That's a bad idea.
Oh, that was not me, but
Meth does.
Oh, Meth. Sorry. I saw the wrong Discord thing lighting up.
It's okay.
Hold on. Let me switch this there.
I'm folding origami roses
There we are.
right now.
Okay, so if we can have a bit of silence from the jury, please. Methrael, please explain why you believe Froster should be killed.
Well, I've got a good feeling about Day and Fallen. Those two, my neighbors, good friends. I got great feelings about them. And the chef, trust him, trust the chef. He says that two evil people, very, very close by to each other. Two neighbors. But I had a nice sit down with Brad, and he seems to know things, but he's very inquisitive about a lot of different things. I like that. I like that in a guy. So, I'm thinking it's Frosta, because Blamed doesn't have a neighbor who could be evil.
Mm-hmm. And Froster, what say you in your defense?
So, unfortunately, I do not have any extra information to prove my innocence, but that is because I am the saint. Which means that, sadly, if you decide to yeet me, we gonna lose.
Oh no!
Oh!
Banning policy
So,
on voting
please,
people who
for
make
the
them
love of
gay.
God, I don't want to lose the first match.
Oh,
But
that'd be
if
They
awful.
everyone
invoked
loses,
God. They are the saints.
Everyone
Oh.
wins.
All right, so that concludes the prosecution and defense. Unless anyone has something else very pertinent to add, I will run the vote. So, Blamed, you've fallen out your seat again. I really need to strap you to that thing.
I'm gonna put my glasses too, so I'm just.
Let me get a man life alert.
I don't think I'm able to vote.
You have to wait for it to finish the circle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you should be able to put your hand up and down, because Days and Undead have both done that at the minute. So can everyone make sure you sat down and then flick your hands up and down?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta put my glasses back on. One of my viewers stole.
Let's see. Throwing the saint in there is making this.
They don't have the.
No, I'm calling the bluff, and if it's a failed bluff and it was actually true, I enjoy the chaos anyway.
I also am calling the bluff because of the information that I have gained, and with it coinciding with Brad's information, seems a little too convenient.
All right, I'm going to
You could
run
really just be fucking y'all up.
I'm gonna run the vote now. You can put your hands down, up and down, whenever you want, but it's when the red clock hand passes you that your vote will count or not count. Here we go.
You can't change your vote after clock in passes you.
Yep. Oh wait, hold on. This is on a bit too long of a time limit, but I'll change it for next vote. It's fine. Jeez, what did I set this to?
It's like it's not moving.
Hey,
Hang on, let me try this again.
Round 2.
Yeah, round 2. Sorry about this. Right.
Round
You're
2.
fine. Let's go.
There we go.
We're going for it.
Oh no.
You
It's a start. Oh, and of
We're
course the
going
voice
for
line
it.
doesn't vote.
All right. So Froster is on the block with 5 votes. So how this works now? A couple of things to do with nominations. So Methrael has already nominated. They cannot nominate again today. Froster has already been nominated, so they cannot be nominated again today. If someone else is nominated and we get another like 5 votes, that'll be a tie, so no one dies. If we have another nomination and they get more votes, that person will be on the block instead. So do we have any other nominations?
I nominate Minty.
Okay, Froster nominates Minty.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Froster, your prosecution, if you please.
Well, since I'm on the block, I have to nominate someone. But
Defended you.
specifically, the reason why I picked Minty instead of anybody else was because Minty's been kind of quiet about while we've been sharing most of our information.
I'm a monk. I don't get info. I protect people. That's it. I got nothing. I said I got nothing.
But that is my reasoning.
Okay, and Minty, you kind of said it there, but in your defense?
I got nothing. I'm just here. I'm just vibing, having a good time.
Hold on. I have a thing to ask you, Minty. So you're the monk. Who would you have protected after this?
Well, I was thinking, probably would be a bad idea to protect Frosta because I doubt that the demon would go after them. They'd try and get, if what they say is true about being a saint, then the demon would keep them alive in the hopes that we would kill them off. Meth is probably also not up for that because they were the one to nominate Frosta. I feel like that's what the demon would want. So I was looking at, there was a bit of suspicion cast on Day as well, so... No, not me casting suspicion. Just in general, I'm like eliminating people who have suspicion because the demon will want suspicion on somebody else. And then there wasn't anybody else that really had suspicion, so it would have been kind of a toss-up between Days, Blame, Brad, and Undead. I was leaning towards Blamed.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll run this vote now before we wander any further off track. So we have a nomination for 5 votes. So we'll need at least 5 to tie, 6 to put Minty on the block. Here we go.
Don't hurt me, I'm fragile.
Day, what the hell?
Oh look, the 2 suspected.
Okay, 2 is not enough. Do we have any other nominations, or shall I close out for today?
I'm good.
I'm good.
All right. In which case, if we have no further nominations, Froster is executed. And unfortunately, that does mean the game's ended. You guys got it right immediately.
Hell yeah.
Victory!
Not gonna lie. While I was up on the mountain, I was literally debating, based off of what Brad said, it has to be one of these on this side of the board. Now, with the
Meditating in the mountain.
with what I know here.
The worst part was that if I hadn't called my bluff on Saint, like if that wasn't the plan to go with Saint, which Day you failed a little bit, you could have backed me up by calling.
What do you mean? What kind of?
You could have backed me up calling librarian.
I could have called you a librarian?
Yeah.
No, saying that you're the. So
That-
okay,
The
so
librarian
Oh,
could
okay.
say that.
to back up the plan, like very quickly before Minty joined the trash can, I had to say this with like 2 seconds. Was that the plan was to tell Day that she's the librarian, and since the librarian can pick 2 people and know if one of them is an outsider,
Oh,
I
okay,
was going
okay.
to be the saint, so that
Okay,
Day
okay.
could back me up and say, yeah, either Frosta or one of you is an outsider. So when I call the
Oh.
saint, it has a little bit of
Weight to it.
yeah.
Okay, this is my first game, so I didn't really know.
Yeah, no,
Like, I'm the
don't-
saint, guys, and then like nothing happened. Like, oh shit.
Sorry.
No, it was, in fairness, it was a good plan. Like, obviously, it's people's first games, so, you know, now we all know what a rough day and night looks like.
Yeah.
So there's
okay.
that.
So like,
Thanks for the
luck-
gentle criticism.
And
the
also,
luck
I will
of
say,
you
it's not
picking
in
different people.
Yeah. It's not entirely
you-
your fault, Frost and Day, either. I think I forgot to mention, 2 things before we started. One, just as a matter of how I normally run these. Generally, you should reside in the town square, and you should invite people out to the other channels. So you should sit in the town square and say at the start there, Day should have said, hey, Froster, do you want to go to, like, Day's trash can? And then they would have gone, sure, and they would have gone there. Once 2 people are in there, the key is this next bit. Once 2 people are in there, if you haven't specifically been invited in there, don't just go and, like, Kool-Aid man through the wall.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because otherwise, you like it can really impede, like, you know, evil normally start on the back foot
Progress.
anyway, and it can really impede their plans. But I didn't tell you that, so that's not anyone's fault except my own.
It's all good.
Okay, at least we know now.
Yeah, the other thing I would like to know, which might have like if the game had gone on a bit longer, would have been useful, is do you guys see the numbers in the middle, specifically the ones with like people next to them at the bottom that are like
Yes.
5111?
Yeah.
Those tell you the number of each type of character in this game because we've got 8 players. So assuming that the setup hasn't been messed with, there's 1 character in this game that can do that, the Baron. We should have 5 townsfolk, 1 outsider, 1 minion, and 1 demon.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take it Minty was the minion.
No.
Day.
No.
In fact, I will do a
Day
full
was.
roll call. So Day was the minion. Day was this game's poisoner.
Oh.
Froster was the imp. I'll get to that in a minute, Methriel. Because I know
go
exactly the question you're about to ask. Minty was this game's monk, who didn't get a chance to act because the monk acts only after the very first night. Undead
Rip.
was... I should also mention, Day got particularly unlucky in poisoning Minty the first night.
Yeah.
You have all of these information rolls, and you just missed it, and I was like, damn it.
Ice Boys is the one who can't get information.
Like you had Days, you had Brad, you had Undead, and it's just like nope. It's the way the
the bungalow.
in fairness, you had no way of knowing. It's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But
Yeah,
particularly
but
unfortunate.
luck.
The deck was stacked against us. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really was.
Going around the circle from Minty, Undead was this game's chef and correctly learned that there was 1 pair of evil or evil registering players next to each other, which were Day and Froster. Brad was the investigator and correctly learned that one of Day or Blamed was the poisoner. Blamed was the Raven Keeper, so didn't gain any information and only would have gained some if the demon killed them, but we never got that far.
So my second guess.
Fallen was this game's fortune teller. And night 1 picked Froster and Undead and learned that yes, one of them was the demon, which is the exact opposite of Day, where they just nailed it day 1. For what it's worth, I will say I set Minty to be their red herring. And Methriel was this game's outsider, believing that they were the empath, but they were actually the drunk. So the 0 I gave them when I said, yeah, both of your neighbors are good, was complete bollocks.
Mithriel was at the end of the bar like, I like you. I got a good vibe from you.
You're cool.
But you listen to the drunk and the drunk set you free. That is weird.
If bats aren't real, someone in my chat said.
I hate to do this, but that's my time. I gotta go to work.
Aw.
Oof.
Oh well.
It was fun though.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks
It was a
for
quick game. Good timing, eh?
yeah, good timing as it turns out.
Oh, shit. Oh.
I'm gonna need a
I'm still
drink
here,
after
so I'm
that.
good.
Right?
What
Y'all
needs
have a
your-
good
need
one.
drink?
Till next time.
Someone needs a
Hey,
drink.
bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
I have to step away for just a second, but I'm still here to play. I'll be right
Yeah, no, I will quickly. Let's have a look. Let
Yeah,
me.
while you edit the formula and stuff, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, everyone take a 5-10 minute break. I'm going to do some resetting. Stream, you're going to witness the Lovecraftian nightmare I've crafted in OBS to try and get this looking neat. I can only apologize. It's very janky, but I spent about 4 hours on a lot of gamer subs crafting it today.
Having set up a D&D virtual camera with multiple Fugies, I feel your pain.
You know,
Yeah.
If you're going to the bathroom, it might be best for you to go to the Walmart bathroom, the channel that's in, that's in our area.
Ooh. I've got to make sure I
We're
get
going to
this
sing
right.
the Halo theme.
You know, if I would have survived, like, not getting nominated with you guys being so suspicious, I was about to off myself so that it would deflect suspicion on day.
Ah, that would have been really clever as well, yeah. Like I said, I feel like you had some really good plans, but it's just partly I forgot to tell, Minty to not just Kool-Aid Man through the wall. And partly, it's just like there was a lot of like Days poisoning missing and then Fallen nailing you immediately. It was a really unlucky game, I think.
I don't think Minty heard anything because I finished my sentence before they broke in, but I think Day only heard understood half of what was said because I was speaking like this really fast because I'm like, you have the librarian, I'm the saint, and then pick someone else. And like that's all I told her.
Back.
Hoping that she would understand. So partially my fault on that.
Hey, what happened?
Right.
I'm
Talking
back.
about the
Oh.
absolute shit show that happened in the trash can.
Yeah.
I
Me
can't
talking
believe
like this fast.
Blamed, I can't believe you didn't tell me your role. It wouldn't have hurt anybody.
I was trying to get killed because I told you I was the Raven Keeper. And
It's just yeah.
Right, there we go. Now I just need to move people around a bit. Stream looks like it's still up, which is a miracle because the last time I tried to switch these, my OBS just fucking crashed.
I'm just happy that the skeletons are
Yeah,
neighbors.
it
That's all I
Yes.
needed.
That's
Make
really
sure
Well,
I
of
funny.
course,
my
of
chair.
course. It would feel wrong to separate you. I mean, comrades in
Okay,
arms.
Now that I understand the game a bit more, I think I'll do better next round.
Yes,
I'm going to
yes.
continue being honest.
So the
Sure.
raid that I had was a bunch of people who play Blood in the Clocktower. And they were
Oh.
just like, I love the fact that this group is just like, it's the saint, murder him.
Okay, I will say, as somebody who's played like Town of Salem, which has something kind of close to that, which the opposite of that, actually, the jester who's trying to get killed, I 100% understand that because it's like, I'm the jester, just kill me, please, and it's like, no.
Yeah, they were giving me some advice on like what like when Arturus told me that I had the poisoner, one of two people, they were like, all right. One of them could be the poisoner, one could be a recluse that you think's a poisoner. You could be poisoned and just wrong.
Oh yeah, no, I could have been really mean and just completely told you false information because the recluse can register as any evil.
Yeah, it's like and or you're drunk. I was like, great. So I was just like, there's a lot of possibilities for this information. Cool. Trying to balance all that in my
All
head.
right.
Then Undead just goes, I'm the chef, and it's one of these, and they're next to each other. I was like,
for future art. So I'm reading the Recluse.
Yes.
So you might register as evil and as a minion or demon, even if dead. So trying to figure out like a way to work around the chef ability, would I have been able to call Recluse? Does the Recluse trigger the chef's pairing?
Yes, the Recluse can, which is why I always say when I talk about the chef's ability, it's evil or evil registering players, because you could have a Recluse next to either a minion or a demon, and that would count as a pair. In fact, if you have...
That would have been a
if you
better
have
buff than the Saint.
well, potential in that case, but also the Recluse wasn't one of your bluffs, it wasn't as safe, and you would have had to have known like the chef was coming. As a fun little factoid, if you have a minion next to a Recluse next to an imp, or some combination of those three, that's the only way on this script, I think, the chef can get a 2. Where there's 2 pairs of evil players.
Oh, God.
2 pairs of evil players. Well, we know what one of the outsiders is at that point then. But okay. So then question. Follow-up question.
Yep.
So there are safe bluffs. What makes the other bluffs not safe?
So the 3 I give you, the 3 I give you as the demon are ones that are guaranteed, like no other player will have them. So like if you go and randomly claim, oh, I'm the soldier, you might have someone immediately turn around and go, no, I'm the soldier.
Objection, I'm the soldier.
Yeah.
Oh, be right back. I'll just take a second.
Whereas these will, yeah, the three I give you are tokens that are not in the game.
Okay.
So you can claim to be them
And
safely.
you can claim to be them safely. It is also worth mentioning for everyone here that the demon gets given these 3 bluffs. The minion does not. Demons, please talk to your minions and let them know what the plan is. I've seen so many games with new players where they just don't, and the minion's just like,
What do we do?
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah, no, to be fair, you did do exactly that, and I commend you for that. In fact, I commend you for the play on the whole, really.
Undead and I were even playing.
I'm just still laughing over the whole thing now.
It's like, you told me the thing. I'm like, okay, what can I make work for both me and Day? Because the mayor is I'm kind of like, cool. We have 3 members alive with no execution.
Okay, back.
At that point, I'm gonna die if Day's dead. Like at that point, it's a lose-lose situation if I pick mayor and I survive. Like it's either I win because there's 3 people left and Day's there, which we win, or I lose because there's 2 other people who can outvote me.
Yeah, it can be a tough one to sell, the mayor, but if you can put it off, it provides a very good excuse as to why you're not dying. It's like, oh, well, I'm the mayor. The deaths are just pinging off me onto other people.
Yeah.
I
was really banking on, like, especially when it was like a pair of people. I'm like, okay, if I off myself, then that will take some heat off of Day. Maybe
Indeed,
a little bit.
And for anyone who doesn't know, either at home in the chat or in this game, what Froster's referring to there. So the Imp's ability in full is each night, except the first one, choose a player, they die. Fairly self-explanatory. If you kill yourself this way, a minion becomes the Imp. So you can star pass your demon hood if you've completely buggered it onto a minion and be like, it is your problem now.
Good to know.
I love how we're having this conversation in Costco, by the way. Like we
just abandoned the town square. We are just in Costco.
I'm just eating my glizzy, okay?
The cashier's having a blast, though.
Right, I think everyone is back as well, so I'm going to send the next lot of characters. So everyone, make sure that you've cleared your stuff down.
Yep.
How do we clear that? What?
I believe if you go to characters and then
go.
remove all, yeah.
Okay. Do we do that to ourselves too, or?
It's the masks in the top right.
Yeah, and that should
So
remove
Say
for
remove
all.
all.
So there's no chance I can be the drunk this time, right?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
How do we clear?
For the love of God, don't make me the imp.
Oh, remove all. Okay, got it.
Okay. Yeah,
No,
found it.
no
All right.
offense to the game. I hate being the killer in these types of games.
It can be really tough, yeah. And to be fair, like I say, I still think that, like, for a first-time player, like, Froster and Day did a very commendable job of that. Like they got super unlucky, but that is like one of the like I've had a group of like other friends I've been playing with. We've playing about 6 games, and they do not play as well as that.
Oh,
Like-
okay.
Look at
Like,
you, gold star. Good noodle stars all around.
Yeah.
I did it.
If we didn't have 3 roles that basically had the perfect guesses and information,
Yeah, that was rough.
You
All right.
missed
really
me,
rough.
Day. You missed me. You were one off. You hit the mountain, not the bungalow.
Okay, I'm going to distribute everyone's new roles now.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
the worst part is
There
that
are
I
your
would have been
roles.
screwed the next night.
So now I've distributed your roles. We've got one less player, so the night should last a little less long as well. Everyone, to your cottages for this first night of Game 2.
All right.
Alrighty.
Good night, everybody.
Okay.
Night.
And
Right. And now, stream, our work begins. Hello there, undead.
Howdy ho, neighborino.
Hello. I'm assuming that you've seen your role. You've got that. You know what you are.
Yeah, I'm very pretty.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You are the
I
prettiest.
have my
You
lipstick on. Yeah.
are
Got on my
this
feet.
game's Scarlet Woman, which means that if we have a repeat of last game and the demon is killed, and there are 5 players left, I should mention that is 5 players left just before the demon dies. Is how that is.
And I'm
technically
included in that number, right?
Sorry.
Like 5 or more players. That also includes myself as. Player,
Yep, that includes
like,
you. That
full,
is anyone in the circle. So if that occurs, then you become the new demon automatically.
Awesome.
I can tell you your demon for this game as well
All right.
is Mr. Blamed Solid.
Well, I was gonna meet up with him anyway.
Cool. Well, you've got some convenient reasoning there then. Other than that, that's all I have for you right now. And for the foreseeable, really. I might come back around to tell you when your ability officially has stopped working, or if you become the demon, I'll be visiting you for that reason.
Oh, well, thank you, buddy.
Anyway, farewell.
Farewell.
Oh, hi.
Mr. Blamed Solid, hello there.
Hello.
I assume you have seen your role?
Oh, yes, I'm excited.
Congratulations, you are this game's imp. You don't get to kill on this first night, but I do get to give you a couple of bits of information. First off, your minion is Undead Commander,
Oh, my goodness, perfect.
and I can give you your 3 bluffs,
Okay.
which are the Empath,
Got it.
the Raven Keeper,
Got it.
and the Recluse.
Ooh, lovely.
So those are 3 characters not in this game that you and your minion, if you choose to tell them, can safely bluff as.
Alrighty.
All right. In which case, I will leave you to it. Farewell.
Sounds good.
I've got to go and check night order again because I keep forgetting which order I meant to do things in. Oh, next up is actually Fallen Days. Hello there.
Hello.
Fallen Days. Have you seen your role?
I appear to be the chef.
That is correct. You are this game's chef. And the number I can give you is a 0. A big old goose egg, if you will. So there are 0 pairs of evil or evil registering players sat next to each other in the circle.
That is quite a predicament.
And with that, I will leave you.
Sounds good.
Well, that is as soon as I've worked out who I'm meant to be visiting next. Yep, okay. Fare thee well.
hello.
Hello there, Day.
Yes, yes.
Have you seen your role?
Yes. My orb tells me what?
Well, your orb will tell you different things depending on what 2 names you give me, because you pick 2 names. And if one of them is the demon, I will give you a yes. If neither of them are the demon, I will give you a no. There is one good player that registers to you as the demon in this instance, a red herring of sorts.
Ah. I would like to know Undead and Brad.
You pick Undead and Brad, and you learn no, neither of them are the demon.
Okay.
It is worth noting that is, like, specifically the demon. It doesn't stop either one of them potentially being a minion.
Okay.
Okay, right. Fare thee well.
Goodbye.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mathrael.
Hello there.
Have you seen your role?
I am comfortable in the fact that I'm a soldier and not a drunk this time because there are no outsiders in this one.
Yeah, there's no outsiders, unless, you know, there's a baron who's messed with things.
Oh boy.
But I wouldn't do that to you, would I? I wouldn't.
Well, you already did it to me once. I don't see why you wouldn't do it to me again.
I wouldn't do it again. I'm nice like that, surely. Or am I?
Sure. Because I screwed up the last round, didn't I?
Oh.
Good God. I'm still laughing over that. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I can't believe
you came in with the, well, I think Day's innocent, and I was ready for some fireworks to go off there.
Yep. And then
Oh.
Frost is like, nope.
Yeah. People turned on the Saint thing very quickly, because I guess it just would have been very funny. But, yeah. You are this game's soldier. You are safe from the demon at night. If the demon picks you, no one will die. If you really are the soldier, that is. If you're the drunk, then you'll die all the same. But at least it should be pretty obvious if you die in the night to work that out.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'd be the drunk again. But I'm gonna switch the voice down a little bit.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right. Fare thee well.
You as well.
Froster, hello.
Hi, I get to do absolutely nothing.
On this first night, yes, but I just wanted to check that you know what your role is, you're happy with it.
Yeah, I have what's basically the jack.
Yeah, so you get to pick someone in this circle who will be safe from the demon for a night.
Or actually, no, it'd be the queen for Mafia. It'd be the queen.
Yeah. I forget what exactly what cards do what, but that would be the case. So yeah, just checking you're all happy with that. If you are, great, I'll move on. Wow, that happy with it, huh?
Just double checking. I have to pick somebody who isn't me.
Correct, you cannot pick yourself. You cannot just be like, I'm invincible.
Cool. Awesome.
Right. Farewell.
Cool.
Brad, hello.
Oh,
Hello. Have you seen your role?
yes.
Excellent. So you are this game's Slayer.
Yes.
So this means once per game, so once in this entire game during the day, like not just once per day, once in all the days, you can pick a person and publicly state, I am the Slayer and I'm shooting this person. If they are the demon, they instantly die. If not, nothing happens.
Gotcha.
You have a gun with one bullet. Make it count.
Yep. I gotta make it count.
Yeah. All right. And with that, I will leave you. Fare thee well.
All right.
Hello.
It makes me want a hot dog real bad.
Yeah.
Oh no, not
I like how I hadn't
going
even
to
finished the
Costa.
ping, and
I was keeping.
alrighty then.
Yes.
All right, I'll pause my.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. We have one less person in town than the last time this happened. This demon's clearly getting more ferocious.
Oh.
You should maybe get on finding him.
Probably a good idea.
Oh, we did well last time. I'm sure we can do it this time.
Right.
Surely
So
can't be
it
the
is
same
currently
two
25
people
past.
again.
It's currently 25 past. I will give you until some point between 25 to and 22 to have your private chats, then I will call everyone back in here for nominations. And until then, I'm going to mute in case I say something stupid.
Okay.
All right.
If I say something stupid, stream, it's just between me and you. I don't ruin a game over it.
Commander, real quick. I'm sorry.
See, I
Sorry
wanted
about
to
the
fucking talk to you in the first place.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I lied about my role. I'm sorry.
Because I'm rather miffed with you.
All right, we'll go to the bathroom and discuss.
Halo theme?
Ooh,
Don't worry
how
about it.
scandalous.
That's
Okay,
good.
yeah, we'll go to the bathroom.
It's mainly because the flushing covers the sound of conversation. All right.
I thought it was for the Halo theme.
Hey, Frosty, I've got a hankering
Oh.
for a moons over my hammy. Want to join me?
What?
Denny's.
Oh.
He's like, what?
The stunlock into Denny's is a powerful combo.
You don't know. It's been literal like almost decade since I went to a Denny's.
You too. But you know what? That's something I'll never forget. Anyway, Denny's.
We can go spar in the Denny's parking lot.
All right.
Well, hello.
Well, hello
You know,
there.
You know, Brad, can we do some
Yes.
forklift jousting?
Okay, we can go to forklift jousting.
I'll see you there.
All right.
Well, I guess the chef is left to cook.
Oh yeah, it seems like it's yeah, just you again, Days. Wonder what's up with that.
What a predicament. Well, at least I know there's 3 pairs of people.
I'm gonna hope that was sarcasm.
Well,
Unless I misheard you.
the people who went together to the different areas.
Oh, no,
just
that's what
picked-
you mean, right. Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about your ability, and I was like, I did not give you a 3, because that's not possible. Yep, no, right, sorry, that is me misunderstanding.
Hello again.
It was a very good sandwich. I haven't had a sandwich that good in quite a while.
No, that's a the moons over whatever is a sandwich.
Yeah, it's Swiss cheese with scrambled egg and ham steaks on a grilled cheese.
The fuck's the moon part?
It's a pun on moons over Miami.
Also, it's the cheese. Everyone knows the moon is made of cheese.
That too.
Okay.
Green
I
cheese
guess.
specifically.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back.
We're all here.
Real bad.
Well, we're all back.
My deduction skills are not useful this game.
I've had a makeup session.
Wait,
No
okay.
worries.
So,
It
like, no
happens.
information
Deduction
rolls?
skills? Lucky for you.
Day, I got a hankering for another sandwich. The Denny's didn't do it for me. You want to join me at Greg's?
Me?
Sure.
Alright, sure, sounds good.
They're off.
Okay, I don't like that.
Look, there's all kinds of suspicions going on right now, huh?
All Meth asked me about was if I had any suspicions.
Ah.
Not good to know.
Playing
All I did
cagey.
was just chastise Blamed for not telling me he was the Raven Keeper, and then we talked.
I'm sorry. Well, we made up.
Yeah, tentatively. Because it was, you could have just told me and it wouldn't have mattered. Like, it was fine.
To you.
It's
Well, yeah,
private.
to me, I'm the chef.
It's
I
very
was the
private.
chef.
I guess we could talk about.
So we got
everything
no information, people. This is terrible.
Do we seriously? Or hold on, like, has
No.
nobody like spilled
We might-
anything?
We might have information, people. They might have to wait for a night, like an actual.
I have a feeling we have all reactionary roles.
Oh,
So as the chef,
Artorias was like, okay, this went too bad the first time, and nobody gets to do anything the first
No
time.
information. There's no information the first time.
Yes, the classic, if I can't put a Vortox in this game, I'll just remove all your information another way.
so as the chef, I have been informed that there's no pairings.
Hello.
Okay, so
so-
there's no
So-
neighboring evil
well,
from what you said.
So there's no neighboring evil.
Yes.
Well,
Gotcha.
So I hate to say this, but I do have a little bit of information.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Now,
I may
Spicy.
have a feeling that someone near me is bad.
Oh, you get those vibes?
I might be getting those vibes.
Okay.
Although I heard they're not. I heard they don't exist though. So
What, the vibes don't exist?
I mean, I'm just saying.
All right. Are they on life alert?
I'm still.
Well,
Wait, am I in
speaking
my
of
chair?
life
I'm
alert,
not in
the
my
two
chair
people,
again. Dang it!
fell out of the chair.
Okay.
Look at that.
All right, everyone's back in their chairs. I see everyone
Yeah.
sat down as soon as I was
Yeah.
worried about.
Oh
the
fuck!
light.
Am I in my
yeah,
seat?
no, I'm in my
Yes,
chair.
I'm sitting nice and comfy.
Everyone,
Okay.
please be seated.
All right, so I mean, that's all I've got.
So we've got no Phoenix rights this time.
Objection!
Objection.
I believe Brad is a good guy.
Same.
Okay.
Not a nice guy, just a good guy.
I'm just a good guy.
I wasn't
He's-
going to vote for him anyway. He's a fellow skeleton. I can't do that.
Kill the undead.
Oh, yeah.
No. Okay, that's it. Now we have to kill
Miss
Day.
RPG.
Oh! No, my fortune-telling orb has never failed me before.
But you see, that doesn't differentiate.
Ah.
But I see what you're going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't going to reveal.
Another round one
I
fortune
didn't tell
teller
anybody,
reveal.
but Day told me, since Day has revealed Day's role, Day told me they were the fortune teller and that I was a good person.
I reassured him by giving him a nice
Yeah.
shoulder rub.
Even if you were
Well,
an
there are also
evil
no bad
role,
people
I
next
still
to
would
each
believe you.
other.
So, who did you ask about Day?
I asked about Brad and Undead, and at least my fortune-telling orb has told me they are not the demon. Whether they are evil piece of
Who was
shit,
the other
I
one?
do not know. Undead and Brad.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah, the
So-
skeletons aren't bad.
Yeah.
Well,
the undead
it
is not.
specifies it's like they're not the demon, so there's a chance that one of us is like a minion. So
They could be evil, but not demon.
Oh.
yeah,
It could also be a red flag. Remember that.
That's
Yeah,
true.
there is
But
a good player that registers as
I
demon to you.
believe in my orb.
Artorias.
wait, there's a good player that
question.
registers as one.
Huh? Yep. Question?
So, is there a specific role that registers as a demon, or do you pick randomly from us of which one of us will
As in what's
register
as in
evil?
who the fortune teller's
teller.
red herring is?
Yes.
Oh, I pick it. Not at random, very purposely.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Storyteller's job is
My
to.
question more was:
Okay.
is it baked into is there a role in the game, or is it to your discretion, of which is to your discretion?
Oh, it's entirely to my discretion. I could put anyone here as the red herring. If I wanted to be really mean, Day is allowed to pick herself in the fortune teller things, and I could set her to be our own red herring.
Eh?
Depends how 7th level chess we're feeling, you know.
Oh
The
God!
reason behind that would be because you can then confirm people because you know you're good. So if you just pick yourself, pick someone else, and if it comes up as demon, then you can be like, oh, well, that person obviously is the demon because I'm good.
Oh.
But it can mess you up because you're your own red herring. So you're your
Yeah.
demon. Gotcha.
It's to stop you
yeah.
from cheesing.
If I am to
Gotcha.
believe what everything I have heard from everyone, especially the two people that they foresaw, I have my suspicions of Methrael and Frosta.
God damn it!
Listen, I get that we killed Frosta the first time.
He's got to live.
And on that note of
we deserve
suspicions,
a night with that at least. Because
that note of
we
suspicion-
don't want Frosta to die again.
Real quick.
uh-huh.
I find it
I was trying to get
interesting that
your
you're pointing
point of view.
suspicion at me. I'm one of the only ones who can actually survive that stupid demon.
Hold on a sec,
Oh.
Blame. Sorry, what were you saying there?
Oh, I was trying to get your point in because you were trying to say something.
Oh right, yeah, no, I was merely just saying that on that note of suspicions, nominations are now open.
Ah, lovely.
Hmm.
Well,
There's no way to know if I'm
Okay.
drunk, but I am suspicious of my sides, to say the least.
Of who?
Yeah. He said that one of the people to his sides, me or Fallen, was bad.
Honestly, Fallen hasn't. He's just casting suspicions. He hasn't said anything substantial.
Yeah, I'm with that.
I was left alone. I'm sorry.
Alone,
your
like
own
the
devices,
demon
you
you
point at
are.
people to kill? Jeez.
I
You
was
know-
left alone. I couldn't be able to tell who is the why can't I think of words right now? The minion.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say demon, because isn't like yours focusing more on like the demon?
What?
I figure since I am the chef this round, and I could be drunk, so there could be
Delicious.
people next to each other, but I was informed that they were not next to each other.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Hmm.
And based off of who went where with each other, that's how I deducted it to
Mhm.
the suspicious ones being Frosta and Methrael.
I see.
Interesting.
I understand what you're
The
saying.
word is deduce.
That
Actually,
makes sense.
so I'm thinking. Ooh, I'm
Don't
thinking.
mind me while I make my notes.
Go for it.
I'm thinking Methrael, maybe.
Second call for nominations.
Yeah.
Wow.
We need to nominate.
I
If
will
we're going to.
say. I will say Methrael.
I would say it's only the first night, guys.
All right.
I know.
Uh,
Still.
Day nominates Methrael. Day, your prosecution, if you please.
Methrael has been very, I don't want to say pushy because that gives a negative connotation, but very apt about being a soldier. Where he dragged even it's like he's trying to spread his alibi that he is the soldier safe from the demon, and I don't necessarily like that.
And Methrael, in your defense.
I hope that's a good one.
Interesting. You immediately told me you were the fortune teller, which I'm fine with. But I'm one of the few. I'm one of the few that could actually survive the demon if the demon decides to come and get me. So, unfortunately, I don't have anything to go off of aside from that. I tried speaking with Frosta. He didn't have any information. I tried speaking with you. You only gave me a few different things. I'm trying to track down this thing, not be, monster about it.
Mm.
You also could have, said no.
I would have just said no.
Great argument. Solid argument. But
All right.
I still think it's too early to be voting someone, so I'm giving it myself.
You know what? Yeah. Let's save the
Okay,
suspicions. Let's save the nomination for another time.
Well, the nomination has
I'll
been
keep
called,
my
so I
eye
do
on
have to run the vote.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So 4 votes needed here to put Methrael on the block. Here we go.
I thought about it, but I'm like, I'm gonna end up not being able to put it down. on time.
Brad, I
Sorry
love
for
you for
that.
doing
I
that and
really-
showing everyone that that is totally a thing you can do. To like,
I didn't want to run the risk of lagging.
yeah. And 0 is unsurprisingly not enough, so Methrael is safe for today. Any other nominations?
Brad was a
Get rid
good
of this
guy.
demon.
Give me a heart attack.
Cottages?
I get a little bit worried there. I've got my suspicions, but there's
Was-
really
was
not
it
much
clenched?
to go off of.
Were you clenched there for a minute?
So, do we get any talk time after, or do we just?
You get
instantly go right
I'm giving you about a minute now. This is kind of like final nomination, final call for nominations phase.
Okay, so quickly to go over my note, Day has claimed fortune teller. Undead has been said to be not a demon. Brad is possibly evil, but not the demon. Blamed, I have no notes for. Fallen, it has claimed chef, no pairs, impossibly evil, and Maythrell has claimed soldier.
Yep, that sounds about right.
There's my notes for everybody.
All right, and on that, if there's no nominations, I will be bringing today to a close now.
All right.
Yep.
To the room.
All right, everyone, back to your cottages.
Night, everybody.
Okie
Uh,
dokie.
Time. Oop.
Well, what an interesting first day, eh, stream? We have got some people we need to go and see. First of which is Mr. Blamed Solid. Hello there.
I already know who I'm killing.
Hit me with it then.
Day's gonna die.
Day, fair enough.
Hopefully no one protects her.
Right. I will see you in a bit.
In a little bit?
Yeah. Farewell.
Cool.
Roster,
Okay.
hello. You get
I
to
have
do
a
things.
question.
Yes.
Remember that we talked about this. It's meta gamey if I have the understanding that you went to someone else first, probably. So there's a poisoner. That's meta
Either that or I could have just messed things up.
True.
I am not infallible as a storyteller.
But okay, I'm more or less asking if I can use that information or if you believe that that is too meta gamey.
I would say all I would say is that I wouldn't rely on it.
Okay. I personally am like,
because what I can also do is I will like occasionally just wait randomly to try and throw people off. It's like I sometimes I'll just go and visit someone and have a chat with someone who doesn't have a night roll. Like,
okay.
I tend to do that with everyone on the first night. Subsequent nights, we've never had a subsequent night with me before, so you'll just have to wait and see.
Okay.
Now, who would you like to protect?
I have to pick someone to protect. I'm going to go ahead and pick Brad.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no.
No?
Actually, no. Both of them are one of those two are possibly evil. Undead.
Undead? Understood.
Undead. Final answer.
Final answer. Thank you very much. The eagle-eyed among you in stream will notice that I did in fact do that in the wrong order. Which is fine. It would have resolved, perfectly well if I did it the other way around. But yeah, don't metagame me. Because sometimes I'm stupid. Oh. Monk first, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, it did prove my point that Froster tried to show there. She's like, no, sometimes I just get it wrong. So next up would be our fortune teller.
Hello.
Hello there, Miss Day. I'm here to ask you for 2 more names.
I ponder my orb from Methrael and
Oh,
Fallen.
actually, wait, hold on. Sorry, I've messed this up. I don't ask you for 2 more names.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, you'll see why in a second. Sorry, spoilers for about 5 seconds time.
Oh, each night choose 2 players, but something happened, so I can't.
Yeah, something has happened, so you can't.
Am I dead? Rip in peace.
Yeah, you are dead. I should have just not announced that until we got back into town square. Doesn't really matter. I'm making a real green pig's ear this night. Right, I'm gonna hop back into town square now. Feel free to join me.
Oh, Gargwa. Mean. Who killed me? Oh, I'm pissy now. No.
Wait for everyone to get in before I announce the news.
All right.
Yeah, okay, right. Everyone, I have some terrible news. There has been a murder.
Gonna murder.
Yeah, I'm afraid 7 of you left the town square yesterday. Only 6 of you make it back. Day is nowhere to be seen.
Wait, what the fuck?
No.
That's not good.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense though.
Yeah.
That makes absolutely
It makes sense in the game. That is because it's you, Day. It's because of what you were.
You
The time is
literally-
now 1:45. I will give you until 5:02 to have any private discussions you want, or to just sit here arguing.
Yeah, that
Time of
lends
Okay.
credence to Day being the fortune teller.
Okay, so if Day was the fortune teller, then that means that we can take at least her words, possibly credence correct. Which
Potentially.
means that
Unless she's
There's
unless she
Brad
was
and Undead.
so that means that Brad and Undead are not the demon, but somebody else was also read that Fallen and Brad are evil. So that would lead to believe that Brad more than likely is a minion.
And that would leave someone. And you said, who was the other one who was evil?
Fallen, who claimed chef.
That kind of falls in line.
Because if
Yeah, because
Maythrell
he said there's no
is
neighbors.
soldier,
too.
yeah,
Right.
because if Maythrell is soldier, and then that would mean that at least one of Fallen's group is not together. So it fits well that Brad would be a minion, possibly.
Right, potentially.
I'm going to say I'm not, but
I mean, it is
Defense,
probably a
solid
fair
defense.
thing to say, but still.
yeah.
Again, I may be drunk. I don't know. That's the one fun thing about this, huh?
As
Yeah.
we
We have
have
no
covered,
clue.
yes.
We have no clue who is right and wrong,
Yeah.
for sure.
That's
Just inkling.
that's why I'm caveating everything with if no one was poisoned the first
Yeah.
night and Days was a fortune teller, Brad's a minion. If if everybody is telling the truth on the first night and the information that we got on the first night was right.
Right.
Because Brad never claimed a role.
Gosh dang it! I fell out of my seat again. Okay, there
So,
we go.
Colin, I want your
If-
take on things.
Brad, you might
if-
want to get in your seat too.
Yep.
if I am
Thought about
to
that.
make my what my ideas are, since Day claimed to be the fortune teller and said that she checked Brad and Undead.
hmm
Now that those two were said by her that they were good.
Not good, not a demon.
Yeah,
not
not
the
a demon.
That's
Or
the
not
specific
demon.
part.
Not
Yeah.
demon.
Not demon.
We're not demons. That's all we can say.
We're skeletons, actually.
Yeah.
but-
That is kind of funny,
Perfect.
actually.
One of you is a minion then. Perfect.
Which led me to believe that Methrael and Frost to be evil because of what I know as the chef. Now, because of what the imp can do as well, is kill themselves to put the
That doesn't work. You earlier
Thank you
said
for the
that
raid.
I
I'll talk
would...
to you in a minute.
What?
Sorry, I
What?
got raided. I was like, "Thank you for the raid. I'll be with you in a minute."
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Ah, you're
sorry.
getting
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, sorry.
okay. Got rated. No, I got
Yeah.
you. I got you.
So
nice.
So that doesn't add up though, because earlier you said I turned out evil or I looked evil because you were the chef, right? And you had
No.
two people in a row that were
No, there were
No,
no neighbors.
No, there were
So-
no neighbors, and
No
what I
neighbors. You
said,
and I aren't neighbors.
what I
that's
said was that the evils are not neighbors, and from what I've deducted from what Day stated earlier, that Brad and Undead were supposedly not evil,
yeah,
and them claiming it to be fortune teller. I did pay attention to who went to
Yeah.
talk to each other. So you and Frost talked to each other. Day and Brad talked to each other, and Blamed and Undead talked to each other.
yeah.
You're making up, yes.
So that is what I deduced to lead to the two of you to be evil. but because I don't get any more information
Because I'd
about
have to be
that.
playing a really ballsy role to be the minion and never go talk to the demon.
Mm-hmm. and now, my next belief that I am going to state is now, because of the imp, they can kill themselves to transfer to the imp role to the minion. It could potentially be Brad. So that is all I'm going to say.
The only issue that I have with that line of reasoning is that nobody suspected Day. Or nobody voiced suspicion of Day. It's specifically. So there was no like conceivable reason to take herself off the board.
Very true. I'm just putting that out there for what I know of and what is going through my head as the chef.
Because if that's true, then she completely screwed over Brad.
True, but and I hate to do this. I hate to say this. For just a moment. Do you think Dave thought of that?
I'm not smart enough.
I'm gonna say this: Fallen's thinking more than I did when I was the chef. I just kind of said my
If
information.
you think that, you're giving me far too much credit. I'm not that smart.
It's not. See, Day, that's what I'm leaning into. Is that you didn't think that far when you did it?
I don't think very far. I've never thought far. I'm very surface level. I'm too stupid to think of that conniving scheme. But now
I'm
that
not
you said
calling it a
that,
scheme. I'm calling it a blunder because you royally screwed over Brad.
what if I wanted to?
Yeah.
If Brad has been voted as not the demon by you, and still possibly evil.
Yeah.
What if I wanted to?
This is fair. Because I did go off and talk today, so that could be me talking to the demon. But I did not. I'm not. I'm neither. I live here. This is my town.
Was I buried with my
I just
orb?
live here.
I just live here.
Just know I'm never gonna vote for Brad because of skeleton solidarity.
I love that.
I get you.
I can't vote for him. We're Skelebros. The moment he dies is the moment that I can go hog wild with like just voting for anybody else. I start now, but I'm not going to.
Your kinship is inspiring.
One of the things that makes me think Fallen might actually be the imp is because he's pointing suspicion at me, because I've outed myself as the soldier, basically. The only way I can be killed is if I'm voted out.
This is true.
I'm safe
yeah.
from him. So if he gets everyone's suspicion on me, that's his way of getting rid of me. His only
that's
way
smart.
of getting rid of me.
Now, I will say this. I pointed at you before you voiced that you were the soldier to me.
No, that's fair.
He's been dropping that he's the soldier. Like
yeah. Day did say that that had happened. So
Spirits from beyond, any thoughts?
Ghost of Day, what do you say?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
So a couple of things. Yes, Day, ghosts are very common in Ravenswood Bluff. You are allowed to speak. You can interact with people. You can even vote one more time this game. It's not the same voting rights as living people, but hey, it's progress. You know, we're working on it.
Socialism.
Yeah. Also, on the subject of those votes, nominations are open.
All right.
So I'm not going to nominate him, but Meth, you are a little bit suspicious, only because the soldier position is very advantageous for the imp.
I hadn't thought about that. Wow. Huh.
Because it explains why you never get targeted.
Yeah.
Well, someone must have targeted me since I'm the fortune teller, and I would have chosen 2 other names.
Yeah.
So, you have, like the most powerful role right now, like early game.
Definitely.
So, suspicion was cast upon Meth and Fallen. And so one of those two must have taken me out, so I didn't have to ask their names and see what they were. Someone killed me, and it wasn't Brad or Undead, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's going good.
Fallen.
Oh, damn.
Sorry, yeah, you nominate Fallen, was that, Methrael?
Yep.
Alright then. Methrael nominates Fallen. Methrael, your prosecution, if you please.
First off, Fallen had been pointing suspicion at me ever since I said that I was here to protect people, which, you know, I am. It's what I do. Which means that he can't touch me. He immediately casts suspicion on me, which makes a lot of sense for an imp. Now, I had thought potentially that Day was going to be a minion, that she was pulling, you know, red herring. It didn't quite turn out because Day is now dead.
I'm not that smart either.
Pardon?
I'm not that smart either.
Okay, well, I mean, that's... Okay. Now I know that. I'm learning. But
You
judging from that,
underestimate my low IQ.
neither Undead nor Brad would have been the demon. However, Brad and Fallen were both shown to be potentially evil by, I forget what the power was or by who, but that would line things up slightly with how Fallen is acting. So, I nominate Fallen.
Alright, and Fallen, in your defense.
In my defense, I will say, Methrael, you didn't tell, or at least I did not hear that you were a soldier before I placed the blame on between you and Frosta. Now, this was immediately, as I said, right when everyone went to go and talk to each other. Day and Brad went into, I forget what area. You and Frosta went into a different spot and blamed and Undead were in a different spot. I was left alone in the town square. So to assume that the imp would talk to their minion, hopefully, I would assume that one of the three pairings went to talk to the other. Now, with Day's role as fortune teller, or supposed fortune teller, she investigated Brad and Undead. Now, they came up as clean, according to her.
Yeah.
Clean for demon, not clean for evil.
Yeah, like there's the potential that one of us is a minion.
Demon.
Yeah.
So, and that was something that I mistook the first time because I thought it was just evil, but now I know it is demon. But with that being said, I didn't shift the blame directly to you at the start of this round. I initially said Brad, so the fact that you are claiming that I am still going directly after you, I think that puts you in the hot seat of trying to get rid of me.
Well, I am trying to get rid of you, but that's because you're the demon.
Interesting.
Sorry.
It's fun.
It was there.
All right.
I rest my case.
Alright, so with that, and I probably let that run on a bit longer than I should have, but with that, I will run the vote. 3 people, or 3 votes needed, I should say, in order to put Days on the block. And Day, remember, you only have 1 ghost vote left. So you may want to, you know, you can use it now if you want, but you may want to consider saving it.
Oh, that's what that icon means.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on, this music's bumping.
Brad again.
I believe my brother.
1 vote is not
We're all
enough.
gonna die.
Fallen Days is safe for today. Do we have any other nominations?
I would like to nominate
what's
Methrael.
your...
Sorry, Blamed, was that you nominating?
No, I
It
was
was
just listening.
me.
Yeah,
Well,
and and who
I
again?
was
Sorry.
asking Blame a question, and
I am,
Fallen was nominating somebody. Sorry.
I was nominating Methrail.
Oh, sorry. God. Are you think with the Foog, is it make it obvious who's speaking to each other? So that is Fallen nominating Methrael.
Correct.
Hashtag
Right.
called it.
Excuse me. Right, now we've kind of done a rehash of this, literally just. So, your concise prosecution, if you please.
You have been going after me after I have done some deduction, and I am only listing what I know and what I can only think of. And with that being said, I still believe that the duo being Methrael and Frosta, and I kind of doubt that the imp would be the same person twice, so I am going with you, Methrael.
Yeah, the gambler's fallacy defense. And Methrael, your defense.
All right. The reason I got together with Frosta and Day to begin with was because I'm the soldier. I don't have any insight. I just have to find out. So I went to look for their insight. As soon as I
Hey,
came
you the
back and
demon?
said, "Hey, I'm here to protect everybody," that's when your voice flickered over. That's when I noticed, oh shit, something's up. So I'm still got my eye on you. But once again, hashtag called it. You nominated me right off the bat.
All right.
Interesting.
So, with that, I'm going to run the vote. 3 votes again needed. Yeah, here we go.
Interesting.
You guys are just hating each other.
All right, yeah, 1 vote is still not enough. There is a feud going, but we need to get some more people on side one way or the other. Any other nominations? Now, Methrael and Fallen have both nominated and been nominated, so they can't nominate or be nominated again.
Blamed. What was your claimed role? Was it
I was
empath?
claiming empath.
Okay.
Okay. Let me mark that.
I don't want to say it
Claimed.
explicitly, but if you're gonna say it that way, yes.
Oh, Blamed got empath. That makes
Yeah, that's
Yeah. He said that
way
from like
too
the
much
get-go.
sense. Okay.
I'm going to make this the final call for nominations then.
So the only people who haven't claimed, and I'm pretty sure that they are for reasons, is Undead and myself.
Right.
That's because mine's useless.
And Brad. Brad has
yeah.
not
Oh
claimed
yeah, no, I
either.
haven't claimed either.
Brad, Undead, and Frosta.
All right, then. In which case, I don't hear any more nominations, so that concludes day 2. Everyone, to your cottages.
Lovely.
Do I have to go or can I stay here?
No, you've got to get your corpse back in your cottage.
Oh.
Your ghost gotta go back to your body.
Right, let's try and do this in the right order tonight, shall we? Hello, Frosta.
I should have saved her.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, I'm afraid. But who will you save tonight?
Oh gosh. So we're going to go off of the belief that Meth is the soldier.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go with save Fallen because the imp might try to lay blame on Meth if Fallen dies.
All right. Thank you very much.
That or I'm gonna get yeeted since I'm hiding my role still. So
You never know. You never know.
Hey.
Hello there, Blamed. Still
Journal of
living at
Chaos.
large and doing a pretty good job so far, if I do say so myself.
Thank you, thank you.
Right. Who would you like to poke with a pointy stick tonight?
You know, I feel like it would be great if I went for Frosta. I could go for Brad and get like that out, but at the same time, then there's another co-op team. It's just Methrael by himself without Frosta. And also, Frosta wanted to ask me a question, and I don't want to answer it in case it's good or bad.
All right. I I will also. I've seen that you're claiming empath. I'm hesitant to tell you this because I think it might be helping a bit too much, but I will just give you a gentle reminder that the empath gains a number every night, not just the first one. So make sure you have a history of numbers.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, fairly well.
Later. Thank you.
And now I'm just going to sit in an empty channel for a bit to confuse people. But yeah, I hope all of you are enjoying the stream. Sorry it's a little bit ramshackle in some places, but my first time running this, and it's, as I've kind of mentioned in the chat there, it's also 1 AM for me. So yeah, we're just going to... And also apologies for the Discord pings. I should really put this thing on streamer mode. But yeah, about enough chatting, I guess. We'll go back to the town square.
Hello. Want a hot dog real bad.
That's very succinct.
Hello.
Uh-huh. Yep,
Good
right.
morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Do I have
Well,
a
it is
ghost
a
friend?
good morning for all but one of you.
Oh,
shit.
And that one is Froster.
God damn it! I called it.
All right. Again, same sort of deal as last time. I'm going to give you until about just past quarter past to argue it out, and then I'll open nominations.
Real quick. My stream has a redemption where I got to tell a joke. So anyone want to hear a bad joke?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, sure. Yes.
Yeah. All right. Can you can a piano?
no.
No,
Can
but
you-
you can.
No, but you
tuna
can
fish.
tuna fish. Yeah.
There you go.
I was really hoping you'd say with
God
bread and
damn
back
it.
your teeth, a brick.
That is thanks to the Jokepedia, the biggest, best, silliest, dumbest joke book ever. You're welcome.
Haha.
That's fantastic.
It is indeed appreciated. By the way, I would like to
Since-
mention something here. Based off of yesterday's events and then like leading it to hey, Frosta is like, because this just might be me speculating here. With Fallen and Methrael like just hashing it out in the town square, there might be a decent chance it is one of them.
Fisticuffs all out.
So,
Hmm.
I was the monk.
Oh. That's why you didn't.
That's why I
Gotcha.
didn't have any info.
That explains it.
I should have said like I'm like day. I'm like that I was like there's somebody like some other people that might have had a better
Yeah.
chance of getting picked, but then I brain farted and I'm like, no, I should have picked Day because Day was the fortune teller. Like that should have been protect every time.
Gotcha.
That does make sense. Thanks a lot.
I'd have figured they'd go blame, but that
last
would have
round.
been obvious,
Payback from
Payback
last
for
time, I guess.
For screwing the rest. Yeah.
No, that was 100% a brain fart on my end.
All
It's
right.
been a while since I've played these types of games.
Oh, anyone got anything else? I mean, I haven't moved, so I can't really give you new information.
Well, it's just my main thing is I went off to talk to Day in the very first day, and Day was the fortune teller. Blamed and Undead went to go off and talk, and Frost and Mithril went off to talk.
So, to go with that, Brad. I have a theory.
Oh,
Since I'm
God.
dead, I don't have to worry about getting yeeted.
This could be interesting.
For it So Blamed has claimed empath and said
Yes.
that both Brad and Fallen are possibly evil.
Yes.
One of them is. At least that's what I've
So,
got info-wise.
If Fallen claims chef and there are no pairs next to each other, then blamed cannot be next to either Fallen or Brad if he is the imp. Undead
Yeah.
has not claimed a role yet.
I
If
haven't claimed a
blamed-
role either. But I will claim it now!
But
Blamed!
if-
As the Slayer, I shoot you!
Is that your final answer,
Okay.
Brad?
blamed is dead. Artorias!
Oh, let's hear and see.
Sorry, I forgot I was
Yep.
muted.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
Killed blamed.
Right.
Maybe.
So, Brad. So, am I understanding this correct? You're claiming that you are the Slayer and you would like to shoot blamed.
I am claiming this, yes. And that is
Alright.
what I
Oh,
would like to
no.
do.
Okay.
For the
Well,
hydrate gamer cookie.
we
very
have a
well-handed.
very interesting situation on our hands then,
Oh, God.
because blamed immediately dies. The game, however, continues.
Oh!
Fuck.
Oh no!
Oh dear God.
Oh
So-
shit!
That means we
Work
had
that
a,
one out.
What? I know this one. I remember this one. I remember this. Oh, that's the wrong
That's
thing.
a Scarlet Woman.
That's
That's
a
the
Scarlet
only
Woman.
way.
That only works if there was 5 or more Never mind, there were 5 or more players.
I'm calling, so at that point, I'm calling undead.
I'm the librarian. Like, that's how I know there's, like, no outsiders. That's why I was suspicious of Blamed in the first place,
It
because he was
says it
saying
on the
drunk every
thing
time.
that There's no outsiders.
It's, like, right
It
on the
says
front. It says
characters,
0 right
there's
there. And then on top of
outsiders,
that, like,
zero.
it's like, it tells me I'm knowing 1 or 2 players as a particular outsider, or that there's 0 in play. And I just know that there's 0 in play, which it defeats
Commander.
the purpose of the librarian with that.
Yeah.
Well, not really, because I could just be like, if there is any, I could find out specific players, but
So I'm gonna call
there's nothing.
BS on that. I'm calling hard BS on that because there are 0 people.
With
What, for me to get the role? The role is still seated in.
Yeah. I mean, it's true, but at the damn it! Why did it have to be the skeleton?
I at least know this. We have 1 guaranteed person, and that's
So
the
it's
Slayer.
not. It is not. If blamed was the imp, and we are looking at a Scarlet Woman,
He definitely died when I
is
shot him.
not Brad or Fallen. If
Mithril-
Fallen is Chef, then it is not Fallen or Brad. So either Fallen's the Scarlet Woman, or he's the Chef.
Methril,
One of
I
two.
hold out my hand as in a truce. I am putting all of my blame towards undead.
You're putting all your
I mean,
blame
that's
on it.
fair.
Yeah, he hasn't
Like,
done
it
much
is
of
fair.
anything.
There's not that much evidence that I'm able to provide, and I did go off with Blamed, so that is completely fair for you to go and, like,
So
make that statement.
so currently the only like for sure thing, well, even then it's not really for sure because Artorias didn't really, he just said that he dies, and so whoop-de-doo. So the Slayer could have just killed a townsperson too.
No, nope.
Oh
nope,
no, it kills the demon.
It only,
Just the
if it's a
that's what it
demon, they
says.
die. That's
Okay.
yeah.
So
Okay.
Blamed was the demon, but is no
Okay.
longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So-
Scarlet Woman is in play.
Yeah.
So there are two things that will basically decide Fallen's fate. Either he's the Chef, which means that Brad, since Brad is the Slayer, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That he wouldn't be the. So either him being the Chef saves his ass, or he was playing as the Chef, throwing people off, saying no pairs because he is right next to the imp. Since the Chef can easily just say no pairs, and voila.
The only thing that kind of douses that is if he was the minion, he wouldn't know which jobs were open.
Right.
That would have been a hell of a shot in the dark to take Chef. And no one-
Blamed,
especially since I was sitting alone at the start.
Yeah, that's the only. Yeah, Fallen being alone the entire time and never talking to anyone alone. Him being a minion makes it really fucking hard.
Fallen was also one of the first people to share info, though, too.
Just briefly, guys, I'm going to say nominations are open.
Okay.
No, those can nominate.
So how does the Scarlet Woman work? You guys are suspecting a Scarlet Woman.
Yes, if the demon dies, but there are still 5 or more players, the Scarlet Woman becomes the new demon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, technically, at the time, that was the case.
It has to be one. Since the game did not end, there has to be a Scarlet Woman.
They are very sharp with this. Apologies, I've not been talking, but like I've just been letting this play out.
The only person blamed went off to talk to alone in the beginning was undead. Yeah,
and like I said, it's completely fair.
Fallen took a shot in the dark and got it correct.
Right. And that would be a hell of a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys nominating Undead then?
I am nominating. Fallen is nominating Undead.
Okay, right.
Okay. I really want to hear Undead's
right.
defense.
So if I can just get the right tab. There we are. So Fallen nominates Undead. Fallen, your prosecution.
Well, based off of everything that has been leading up to this point, Methrael claiming to be the soldier, which with as of recent events, with Brad being the Slayer, and the game not ending, I am choosing to believe Methrael. With that being said, as soon as Blamed died, you started talking a lot. A lot.
I've actually been talking a lot for like a little bit more, but I'll let you continue with your prosecution.
True.
But you've spoken more this round than any previous round.
Yeah, because the game continued.
Fair enough. But fair enough.
This is kind of why. And I wanted to go and say what my role was last time, because I went and I stated at the end, it's like my role's basically useless, because librarian. Like, I know whether or not one of 2 players is an outsider, but we have no outsiders. So I get no information. It's just me being a vote. The bright side that you guys have is if Methrael is the soldier, you have a guaranteed vote during the day. So if you kill me, you at least have that. On top of that, Brad is also a guaranteed vote because you know his role. So really, and also all of the dead people. So the most that we have is it's either myself or you. So it's really up to you guys. Like, because like being the chef, I've been there. I've been in that kitchen. I've been in that kitchen. Because in the beginning, I didn't really say anything to anybody besides one person, and that was Blamed in Costco, like for the first game, that I was the chef. Like, and I even said it from the start in the town square as well. It's like, listen, I'm the chef, and it's like I just know there's 2 neighbors. Like, there's 2 evil people that are neighbors, which that's super easy to do in general, and it has like little to no means of confirming or denying it, unless you have other information rules, which apparently we don't. We had the fortune teller who died night 1.
Yeah.
All right. So since I think that pretty much summarizes the prosecution and the defense there. I will ask if anyone's got anything pertinent to say, and also remind people that this, if you execute someone, this will be the final day.
Yeah.
Because if you get it wrong here, and you believe one of these people, well, obviously one of these 4 players is the demon. If you get it wrong here, and the demon then kills another innocent player, 2 people will be left alive, one of whom is innocent, one of whom is the demon, which is a win for evil.
Yeah.
So you got to get this one right.
Slayer's obvious.
The final thing I will say, I am going to shake your hand, Methrael, because I believe you to be the soldier after everything that has been said and done.
Right?
So, like,
which is great, but not related to this vote. So I'm going to run the vote now. Here we go.
Let the voting commence.
I hold no ill will on this.
Oh, damn it.
Okay.
Oh, you tried to meme it?
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
I didn't
2
realize where
votes.
the hand was.
2 votes is enough. Undead is on the block. Do we have any other nominations?
I didn't want to kill my skeleton.
I mean, Fallen's the other one to nominate, because, like, we know full well it's not the other two. And I've already given my prosecution on the matter while standing on the block.
Is that an official nomination, Undead, or are you just throwing it out there?
I'll make it an official nomination because, like, if I die, everybody loses.
All right.
So,
are we all comfy that we've basically heard this one already? Okay.
I'm confirmed.
Okay, we're nominating Dave.
Oh, I was going to add some notes about Methriel possibly, but that's for after.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there is already someone on the block with 2 votes. If this gets 2 votes as well, neither of them will die. If this gets 3 or more votes, Fallen will die instead of Undead. Here we go.
Ooh, this is a tricky situation.
You know what?
Two votes means the vote is now tied. So neither Undead or Fallen will die today now.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Ghosts cannot nominate, correct?
Ghosts cannot nominate, but they can vote once.
Okay.
So the only people left who can nominate are Brad and Methriel, and they can't nominate one of Fallen or Undead because they've already been nominated today.
So, the only misgivings I have is Methriel having a role that is, for all intensive purposes, absolutely useless. Besides besides not being able to be killed at night, which is also perfect cover for a demon, like we said earlier in Forest Scarlet. Which would also basically, if Fallen's the chef, it's either Undead or Methriel.
I'm going to make final call for nominations.
I don't feel confident in that.
No, okay. In which case, I will bring today to a close. Then no one is executed. Everyone, back to your cottages.
Time to see who it is that dies.
Till tomorrow.
Oh, hello. My OBS is disconnected.
Oh fuck.
Oh, there we are. We're reconnected. Apologies, stream. We appear to have temporarily gone offline there. But yeah, hello, Undead, our new demon.
Yes.
What a roller coaster of a day that last one was, eh?
Yeah, I know, right?
So,
I'm going after Brad.
Yeah, that is about where I thought that would land. Thank you for confirming it. And I will. Well, there's no other roles that do anything, so I'll just hop straight back in.
Gotcha.
Or will I? Sorry, I just realised I was thinking in my head and I was like, wait, hold on, I'm on stream. Whoops. A Librarian 0 in a 7-player game would be wild. Yeah, and I ought to remind them after that I totally would do that. Just like, yeah, you know, I could just have it be like, yeah, there definitely isn't a Baron in case Evil tries to bluff it. You never know. Alright. We can summon people back.
I was on a roll with that.
No worries.
I return.
Naked and afraid.
What?
Dude, that show's weird.
It is really weird. Really
Wait,
weird.
that's a show?
That's a show.
Yes.
That's a survival show.
Oh, ew.
Yeah, they take 2 people, they're completely naked, and they have to survive.
Ew.
Yep.
In the safari, usually.
Right, welcome back, everyone.
And it was on TV.
During the night, Brad was murdered.
Pretty sure it was.
This will be almost certainly the final day now.
Yep.
Well, I'm upset.
Best of luck. Our nominations are just open from the start.
I'm
Who's
genuinely
got
upset.
something besides what is?
I just got the same from before, and the most that I would say is like, hey, it's probably Fallen. So it's a half-assed way of me saying nominate Fallen,
So-
but at the very same time, like
This late in the game, the only thing that Fallen has going for them is the fact that they took a shot in the dark on Chef.
Yeah.
If they were the Scarlet
know,
Woman.
But like all
Oh,
that Undead has going for him is that he's
Th-
the
is
librarian.
the same with the
The most
librarian.
useless
Like,
role
that's-
in this game.
And what
Right.
he has going against him is that he went into a call with Blame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally.
And both of the people that I went into a call with, the monk is dead. The fortune teller
Is
is
dead.
dead. I'm a little worried for undead safety right now.
Hey, I'm just happy.
You're
I
happy you're
killed the
dead?
imp.
What the hell?
I killed the imp.
You killed the demon. That was really
Did
fucking
kill the
cool.
demon.
You did a fantastic job.
Look,
Brad,
I
I'm proud
killed
of
my
you.
demon. I killed my demon. Y'all need to kill y'all.
One demon remaining.
You have to listen. You killed the manager, and now there's killing the assistant manager.
Yeah. I knew I was
the
gonna
only-
die.
The only thing that I will say
Wait,
for
now wait a
myself,
second.
because there's a lot of things going around,
Actually,
I was in
hold up.
the...
Hold up.
Yes.
Mhm.
Blamed hasn't voted on anybody that's been put up yet.
Mm-hmm.
guys, as
Just
a fortune
as a-
teller,
No.
when I learned each night choose 2 players, you learn either as a demon. I was told that neither Undead or Brad were demons. Of course, I could
Yes.
have been
Yeah.
I could have been
Yeah.
drunk, but
No, you couldn't have.
There
Alright,
is
We do not have
no-
outsiders.
There's no drunk.
oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
then well, we had a Scarlet. Wait, maybe there was a poisoner that poisoned me?
Scarlet
no,
Woman
no,
is
The woman still shows up as evil, though.
yeah.
It's
yeah,
still evil, but not the demon.
yeah. It's like one of us could have easily still been the minion at the
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
when you read us, and you
That's
wouldn't
what
have popped
Brad's
it.
issue was
Ah.
that
They
he was
almost fell into
showing
that
up as
particular pitfall.
not the demon, but possibly evil.
Yeah,
Ah, okay,
Which-
okay.
that's what. Like I was. If y'all had voted me, I was going to shoot blamed
Yeah.
anyway. So it was gonna be what was happening.
Second call for
Actually,
nominations.
who showed up
Second
as
call.
possibly evil.
Oh, we didn't even hear you say the first call. I'm sorry.
Undead. Whoever can do nominations, Undead, because Blamed did Brad and Fallen as the empath.
I nominate...
He targeted two.
Undead.
He targeted 2 people.
Fallen has
can
nominated
target
Undead.
Undead.
Fallen,
fair.
your prosecution, if you've got much to add from yesterday, I think.
Nothing much else from yesterday.
And Undead, same to you on the defense?
Honestly, yeah, roundabout the same. Like the most that I could say is like if Blamed was claiming empath, it's the fact that there are only 2 people next to him. So it might have just been him just trying to deflect onto somebody else to get an easy kill. That's the most I could say.
Fair play. Right.
Mm.
I will run the vote then. 2 votes needed here to put Undead on the block.
I'm not voting for the skeleton. I can't do it.
I would have never been able to vote for Brad.
There's 2
So
votes up already, so it's okay.
Yeah.
2 is enough. Undead is on the block. Do we have any other nominations?
Fallen.
yeah, just Fallen. It's the only other one.
It's
All right.
Fallen
It's one of
versus
us.
Undead. Ready? Fight.
Undead nominates Fallen.
Oh, shit.
Same song and dance?
Oh God.
Yeah, it's
They're
Same
same song and dance.
Undead
Alright.
Blamed can
Let's-
use their vote. Just so you know, it'll make it 3. Or
Right.
it's 3. Blamed can use their vote and make it 3 if you vote.
Okay, 2 votes will tie this. 3 will surpass it. If it's tied, then no one will die today. Which, if you believe one of these 3 players is the demon, is a really bad thing.
Yeah, it's we lose if this doesn't pass.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, yeah,
But-
if
lose if it does, or
if we
lose if it doesn't.
execute the demon.
Yeah, if we don't execute the demon,
The demon
town
wins.
loses. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'll run the vote.
God, we need one more vote.
I'll go.
Oh,
We
Yep.
lost.
yep, we lost.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's-
4
so
is
it's
enough, and I don't
Was that-
think it can be beaten with the current number of ghost votes. Let me just take them off, people.
We have one ghost vote.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have one ghost vote, and let me close this down. One ghost vote and 3 alive
God,
players.
I can't believe I didn't fucking see that sooner.
So the most you can do is, I guess, if Methrail wants, Methrail, do you want to
Yep.
nominate yourself and tie this, or are you happy to just sit by?
Nominate myself? I nominated Fallen. That wasn't undead.
Oh, was that not undead? Sorry,
No,
that was
undead. Do you want to
Methrail.
nominate Methrail?
Nope.
No. Nope, he wants to win.
Okay.
Ugh.
In which case, with that last nomination that's possible out there, Fallen dies, and my congratulations goes to the evil team,
Yep.
who have just
Yeah.
won.
It was undead.
God.
It was
I
me.
can't believe I fucking missed
Oh,
it until the
wow.
last fucking second. Like, I should have seen that as soon as you died and been like, oh
You-
shit, you were trying to blame those two.
Here's the best part. Here's the best part. I was giving hints in my Stardate things because I was saying that Artorias doesn't love me. I was the Scarlet Woman,
Yeah.
Oh.
and it was
my
him being my
God.
gentleman caller.
Oh
You
my
thought I was
god.
being facetious.
I was,
wrong. It was a ruse.
See, I don't read those because it's kind of cheeky. Personally, it's
yeah, I was just,
metagamey.
I knew it was undead. I wasn't going to vote for him. The only reason I voted for him at first is I didn't realize the hand started on him that time. And it
It's
just
okay,
like,
homie.
I was like,
It's okay.
I was like,
Oh my god.
Right, so briefly going round the circle, although I think everyone's pretty much worked most things out at this point.
Yep.
So Day was our fortune teller, who on
Oh,
night
Jim.
1 picked Brad and Undead, learned that neither of them at the time were the demon, because at the time Undead was a minion. Of course, Undead, being the Scarlet Woman, later became the demon, so if Day had done that later, and she was still
Yeah.
alive, she would have got a demon ping.
Yeah.
But at the time, no demons. Froster was
God.
our monk, who
Damn it.
I forget who you protected. I think night 1 you protected Brad, and then
actually-
night 2 you protected Fallen, and neither of
did
those
either,
landed, unfortunately.
Yeah, I did Brad. Or no, I didn't do Brad because there was suspicion that he was a minion. I think I chose
Oh, did you do blamed?
I chose undead. I
Ah,
did
Undead, right?
then
Yeah.
Fallen.
My apologies. It was a little while ago now. Undead was your Scarlet Woman, as I think I've said.
Prettiest
And
person here.
by the skin of their teeth after that whole
Yeah.
absolutely
Fucking knew the
baller play
librarian
from
was
Brad the Slayer.
bullshit.
Can we just say the amount of just laying it all out on the table that was just like, right, I'm the
I
Slayer.
love
Fuck
that.
this
I'm
guy.
proud of my Skelly, bro.
That was
That was good.
Blame. What's your called role? Oh, cool. So if you're wrong, then I just hear Brad blink. I shoot him.
Oh
Yeah. Blame was in fact.
snipe.
Because
Yeah.
everybody kept telling me, it's like, Brad hasn't claimed what he is yet. And I was like, you're right, I haven't. You know what? I'll do that now.
It's a coin toss between you and Foster. by
We're
the
at a
way.
town meeting. Brad just pulls out a gun and shoots Flame in the head.
He made it super easy for me to claim librarian because he was the last person that needed to go and claim a role before I claimed one. Because there was the off chance he was.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, that's
Oh.
good.
Damn.
Yeah.
That
Undead did claim their role very not only that, but also managed to get away with claiming a first night information role.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 nights in, which is not
That's-
normally how that works. But
That's why it's
Yeah.
called bullshit. Was because I'm like, first night.
Because you brought up there
None.
were none because we could see it. So
Yeah.
it's like there's no point in me bringing it up. Figure somebody saw it, which Frost approved it.
Of which this is a little bit metagamey psychology. If Artorias isn't gonna put in any outsiders, there is a 75% chance that he's not gonna put the librarian in.
but
you for the
consider
hydrate.
this: like people were saying, oh, well, the librarian is completely useless in a game where it says there's 0 outsiders, to which I say, not the case. Because if you have a librarian in a 0 outsider game, and they still return there's no outsiders, you know for sure that a Baron hasn't fucked with the setup.
Yes, but that's the 25%. It's a 25% chance that you add the librarian.
I'm
Yep,
so
that's
glad
fair
I
enough.
wasn't the drunk this time. But
Yeah, no one was the drunk this time. So blamed, as I'm sure we've all figured out, was the imp, and was up until Brad shot them, which was the very last possible
time. Down at noon.
I was doing so good too.
I also point out that
no one suspected me except for Brad.
Yeah, I also want to point out that Brad dying was the very last possible chance the Scarlet Woman ability had to go off, because that was the jump from 5 to 4 players. So again, another skin of the teeth pulling through that day. I'm mad impressed with Undead for pulling that off. Fallen Days was our chef who correctly got a raid of 0.
Didn't vote. I'm disappointed in you, Brad and Day.
Look, I knew who it was. I didn't vote. Yeah, I didn't vote for the skeleton, the one person I said I wasn't going to vote for.
Because I would have never voted for Brad. That's the rule.
Skeleton solidarity, come on.
Skeleton solidarity. We can't vote for each other.
What do you want for? I killed the demon. That's not. The rest was on you guys.
Yeah.
I did my job.
I'm disappointed.
That's why it was to my dismay that I had to kill Brad. To my dismay. But I brought him into my house because I was told my AC's been on the whole time, and I really needed somebody to come up to.
I knew I was dead. It was the only play. It was the only play.
All right,
and you called him in to clean your pipes, but then you ended up needing to also get floor cleaner.
My pelvis whistles. Can you check it out for me?
Oh God.
Anyway, getting back to the roll call. So Fallen was our chef who correctly got a raid of 0 because obviously Blamed and Undead were the evil players and they're not sat next to each other. And finally, Methrael was our soldier. And I'm almost kind of sad that Day died night 1 because I felt Day felt very suspicious of Methrael, and they were in fact Day's red herring. There could have been some fireworks that went off there.
Oh my God. That is conniving.
I am happy I got to pull this off. Like,
hey, look at the bright side, Methrael. You weren't drunk this time.
If I had my experience back with Town of Salem, I would have saved Day. I'm so stupid.
But anyway, so that is the game. It is almost 2 o'clock in the morning for me, so I'm probably going to wrap up stream right about now. So first off, thank you all to our wonderful players for turning up and hanging out for a bit. It's been lovely having you. I've seen some.
We need to do this again.
I had a blast.
I am more than happy to run this again at some point. I'm genuinely, and like even in that first game, like I can't understate this enough. I have played with other groups of new players before. I am very impressed at the level of play and deduction shown here. Like this is some, unironically, this is some really good stuff.
Ooh, we definitely got to do it more then.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, hey, if we're ever all free again, like I say, this server's always going to be open. And now we all know each other and we played with each other once.
Yeah.
It'll be great because obviously the more we play with each other as well, the more we get into the meta. Oh well, so and so normally does this.
Yeah. I think I turned on Fallen because a gaze was painted at me, and I'm like, shit. Immediately contrary.
My thing is a VTuber group and not an IRL group because I'm very bad at bold face lying face to face, but I can stone cold lie.
I like to provide as many facts as possible, but if somebody took me into private and asked me what my role was, I would have told them I was a Scarlet Woman.
I feel that. I'm the same way.
The next round.
So someone in my
There'd be
chat,
no reason
my
to.
fellow...
It's like just kill everybody else and then proceed to go and leave me alone because I can't turn into the demon unless they kill themselves.
Yeah. Someone in my chat, my fellow is 100% correct. They said, "Welcome to your new addiction."
Hell yeah!
I already have an addiction. It's called Baldur's Gate. Okay.
Yo.
Asterion is such a cutie, by the way.
Hey, don't activate my brain cell.
Don't. Day will go feral.
Dog.
I will go absolutely feral for Astarion. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't know. I love Astarion.
But
He's
yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna head to bed. So thank you as well, all of you, very much for watching. Look forward to some more in the future, I guess, at some point, whenever the stars align and our schedules line up again in, like, I don't know, several months.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it seems like everyone does want to. And also, a final thing to our players as well, actually. I am, of course, happy to be your humble storyteller for as long as you need. If anyone wants to, like, ever have a shot at storytelling at some point, though, and being the person who fucks with people, I'm happy to play as well. We can do this on a rotating basis. We can, obviously, I think we'll probably stick to Trouble Brewing for now, but if you ever want to play one of the other scripts that have a whole bunch of other weird and wacky characters on, if you ever want to know what a weird demon looks like, I highly recommend looking up the Vortox. That's a fun one in the Sex and Violets script.
Okay.
In fact, tell you what, let me.
I get it. I wrote in Pornhub in my last little journal entry. You don't have to do this.
In fact, yeah, I tell you what, I've just switched it to Sex and Violets now, so your reference sheet should include all the Sex and Violets characters.
Oh my god.
Each night, choose a player. They
Oh,
die.
wow.
Town folks' ability yield false info.
Just
Each
everyone's
day, if
information
no one
is wrong.
Executed evil wins. We have to murder people. We have to kill people.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
It's a full moon. Kill somebody.
Everyone's information is wrong, and someone needs to die.
Wow.
Oh my
Sage,
God.
if
No,
the
wait,
demon kills
hold on,
you,
hold
you
on.
learn that it is
So-
one of two players.
So the minions learn who the demon is, right?
That is correct, yes. The minions
It-
learn who the demon is, and the demons learn who the minions are and their bluffs.
Okay, so it would be great if we did this, because I know full well if I was a minion and we had a Vortox, I would just be like, okay, listen, I got some news for you guys. We have a Vortox, so you're all wrong. And it's like, how do you know this? I'm a minion. Kill me now. Like, chaos ensue day one.
That is bold.
Evil twin. The evil twin one gets me.
Oh, the evil twin is very fun.
We're aware.
Yeah, so I wake up the evil twin and then
He's
say,
the evil one. He's the...
yeah. So like I wake up the evil twin and say, hey, this person is your good twin. They are this role. So you have two people claiming the same role, and good cannot win until the evil twin is dead. So you have to sort that out at some point.
Wow.
You know, I find it funny it's called Sex and Violets, because I could have sworn you said sex and violence. I'm like,
That's
what?
the pun. Yep.
Yep.
I must depart, y'all. It was nice playing with all of you.
Yeah.
This was a
Farewell.
fantastic time.
Farewell.
Pleasant dream.
Yeah.
And I will also depart there as well. So thank you all very much for watching. I've been Artorius Winchester, and I'll see you next time. Farewell.
Bye-bye.